Good boy, you're okay.
You ever get the feeling that we're being watched? Like we're in a zoo?
All right, Phoebe, reverse. Good girl.
Phoebe is one of our female Asian elephants. She's very special. She's our matriarch, and she is the glue that keeps our herd together.
That was your fault. Oh, that was my fault. All right.
We're very excited because right now we know that Phoebe is getting very close to ovulating. We know we're within about 5 days. We have to take every chance we can get to get her pregnant. Elephants only cycle 3 times a year, so we're going to go ahead and do an AI, an artificial insemination procedure with her.
Good, Phoebe, steady.
We draw her blood to find the perfect time to actually inseminate her so that we know that she will be ovulating. So we're all set and ready to go. Time to get your elephant pregnant.
Did a good job.
Blood draw went really, really well. So now we'll see what it says.
Pressure's on. I love our elephants. Elephants are about babies. They love babies. And our goal was to build into that natural herd. One of the things that fascinate me the most about elephants is the herd dynamics and the society that they have. When we build these herds and we want our herds to be as natural as possible, that's what we're looking for. We want these animals to be exposed to these calves. Elephants are really about calves. I mean, they love that care that all of them give to the calf. And Phoebe, she's just teaching the rest of the herd. This is what you guys are gonna have someday, and this is how you manage it, and I'll be here to help you.
What'd you ring me?
Brought you some blood.
Ooh, looks positive.
Oh, perfect. That's what we wanted to hear.
Look, it's Priya.
Priya. Hello.
A test kit that we use for Phoebe is no different to an ovulation test kit you would use in humans. It really detects the same level of hormone. So the same as when you're trying to get pregnant and you pee on a stick for ovulation, that's essentially what we're doing for Phoebe, but with a blood sample.
Does it go fast where you blow on it?
Yep. 20 minutes.
So we'll just be sitting there waiting, chewing our nails. I'm a patient person.
Lies. Literally, I have never heard a bigger lie.
What we're waiting for is a test that looks much like a pregnancy test. You're looking for 2 pink lines. You want them to be the same color. And first you have to like spin your blood down, and then it's like another 20 minutes. It's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of waiting and to read this test. It gets a little...
This is like waiting for American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling impatient. I mean, you're just wanting it to be positive so we can move forward. There is a window, and we're in that window. We are close. We are almost there. If it's not today, it's going to be the next 2 days. And their gestation is over 22 months. They only cycle 3 or 4 times a year, so we're hopeful at this time around that we'll be able to actually get a pregnant elephant out of it. If not, we got to wait another 3 months and start the process over again. So I'm just getting impatient and a little bit cranky.
All right. When you're waiting for a test kit to change, just like a pregnancy test, it can absolutely take forever, and it feels like forever.
Okay, I'm done waiting.
It's negative. Negative.
So the results are negative. I'm anxious. I'm ready for let's get the show on the road.
We'll just wait until it's positive, and then we'll artificially inseminate.
A lot of people that are on standby to help facilitate and orchestrate what is really quite an amazing procedure. So we're all very excited to get going and get this procedure done.
Do this again tomorrow.
Can you move out of the way, though? You gotta move over here. Yes, sir. There. Thank you. Hey.
What are you guys doing, huh? Today we're going to be introducing our 2 new Muntjac, Tyler and Peanut, to Charlie.
Muntjac are a small Asian species. What I like about them is they like to hide, and they're very, very sneaky. They're actually were introduced also in England, and they're kind of a nuisance in England. I just find it very interesting that an animal from Asia was introduced into an area where they're not supposed to be. They're also called barking deer. That's how they communicate with each other and warn each other of any kind of danger, which I think is kind of cool.
There you go, Charlie girl.
Charlie, she's gonna be kind of like the grandma of the bunch. She's an older female, but she's experienced out there, so I see her really kind of taking the leadership role.
They're such a cute animal. Everybody thinks they're babies. They're not. Tyler and Peanut are still doing a little bit of growing, but for the most part, they are a very small deer species. They're 1 year and 2 years old, and they're just really fun. Everyone loves Charlie, so these two are just gonna be a great addition to our area.
This is our little makeshift wall that we use a lot of times when we're doing introductions with hoofstock, and it's solid so the deer can see it. The tough thing about muntjac is they get wound up really easy. I mean, they can overheat really quickly. It's actually pretty frustrating because sometimes you're like, just calm down, it's not that big a deal. And it's really a small hoofstock, a small ungulate thing. These guys are food. So if there is aggression and we get some chasing and stuff like that, we can quickly try to time and separate them and stop that aggression if that happens. Let's get 2 more sheets. Hi, cute deer. So I've been at the zoo about 24 years, and one of the things I love is I really look at what animals' behaviors are. Excuse me. Can we talk some more?
Here comes sleeping.
I try very hard not to analyze them and put my own impressions on them, but it's kind of hard not to. Hey, we've been talking all night long. This is my formal greeting. I am Tyler. It's just, it geeks me out.
Easy. I got it.
You're all right.
I think, yeah. I think they'll be excited to be outside.
All right, good luck.
Okay, ready? We open the crates, and as soon as we get them open, they, of course, jump out and go pretty quickly. I think they kind of realize, oh, we're outside, you know? So then I think it kind of calms down once they're out of the crate.
I like this tree. It's very delicious. Like, look at all this grass. Where was Charlie? Hopefully she gets up and investigates.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Charlie's still laying down, not caring about anything. Charlie is just laying down right now, so she hasn't really gotten up. I'm sure she notices something's going on because obviously us coming in with crates is not her norm. But right now she's calm, she's laying down while they're kind of investigating their area.
So you will have some friends.
Yeah. I think everything went well. Hopefully those two will interact through the lattice and we'll see what they do and we'll continue tomorrow.
Kwami? Hey guys, can you come here?
I look at my messages and it looks like Katie and Avery are up at the Cheetah building and they're there responding to Kwami having multiple seizures. He has never had seizures up until this morning.
I took my phone out, started taking a video just in case the vets needed it, but also a way of timing his seizure.
Hey, we have a cheetah emergency. I am, Kwami, he's seizuring, so I gotta run. Okay, call me back. Okay, bye.
It ended up being a 4-minute long seizure. And then he had another seizure which lasted about 2 minutes.
Knowing that he's having multiple seizures that are super prolonged, so almost over 4 minutes long, that's pretty dangerous. That means that the animal may start not responding to treatment. It may be hard to actually get the animal out of that seizuring, and that's why Katie went ahead and anesthetized him completely just to suppress his brain activity. He came here when he was about 7 weeks old when his mother died. So Kwami's been here for quite a few years. He was definitely one of those cheetahs that was very loving right from the beginning. Boys usually have that personality.
Kwami is about a 5-year-old cheetah, and he came from the Henry Dorley Omaha Zoo. We ended up taking 2 of the cubs. We took Kwami and his sister Kessie, raised them here. Kwami is very, very sweet cat. but unfortunately, he's always struggled a little bit.
He's a very kind cheetah, very sweet cheetah. I never really developed much of a bond with him until he got very, very sick about 1.5 years ago, and that's when he really became one of my favorite boys in the world.
What's his weight?
39.
Thank you.
So when Kwami was very sick, herpes virus was the cause. Feline herpes is one of these viruses that domestic cats can carry. Cheetahs are very susceptible to, and it can cause a wide range of clinical signs. Brain inflammation is one of those signs. So you have to just treat it with antiviral drugs and see what happens.
Okay, you want a catheter? Yes. Blood pressure 159/70 with a mean of 108.
It was like bam. And then we were thinking he may have had some when we weren't there because like when he was having the seizure, there was a lot of foam. And there was a lot of foam on the ground.
A lot of people don't realize we spend more time here at the Columbus Zoo than we do at home with our own families. So basically these animals become part of your family. So the staff is very connected to him.
All right, so we're gonna get him some IV meds to kind of reduce some inflammation. Priya's gonna call Dr. Lovett at MedVet because really the next step for him is getting an MRI. Okay.
We don't have an MRI machine here, but our friends at MedVet, our colleagues, are super willing to help. We're gonna drive straight there and get him to the neurologist, get him seen, and get our MRI scan.
Who's gonna go? Because we have cheetah rats. I can fill in.
With them. Do you want to go?
I think you need to go.
Or you can go. You can go.
I'm such a distraction, and my way of coping with things is probably not the best for the people that are trying to work on him. And so the staff knows it's probably better off if I'm back here and they relay the information. So that's what I'll do today. You know, I'll fill in so they can be with Kwami. He's our problem child. Good boy.
Can I kiss him?
Yes. So I'm pretty worried right now.
Are we taking this one?
I'm not sure if he's gonna make it. I'm not sure if he's gonna wake up okay.
We don't know what's going on with his brain. We don't have answers.
Bye, Kwami. Love you.
Keep me posted, Kaylee.
Will do.
Time is of the essence to make sure you have the best prognosis for him. Personal relationship aside, I want to make sure that he's okay. But then you add that personal element too, that he's one of your favorite cats, and it's really tough. Is all of this coming?
Yeah. He is disconnected.
This morning, Kwami was found having multiple seizures. The main next step was to get him to MedVet to do an MRI scan. He did okay.
Yeah, he's been rock solid.
Every second counts, every minute counts. Time is of the essence.
1, 2, 3. Handsome boy, I know. Thing staff noticed first this morning before he had a seizure was altered mental status. He wasn't responding to them, and they said last night when they went to give him meds, he just seemed like he wasn't perceiving them, so it was a little bit altered last night as well.
Okay.
Dr. Lovett is a specialist in neurology, so he's a veterinary neurologist. He is Kwami's personal neurologist, as I like to call him, and he's such an amazing resource, such an intelligent person, and we're so lucky to have him on our team.
I think his liver will be able to handle phenobarbital, but I think we need to give him some phenobarb now.
He did also get 1 dose of Dex.
Okay.
IV. The first thing he's going to do is an EEG, which is an electroencephalogram, and that evaluates the brain activity. Worst case scenario is that he's either having very minimal brain activity or he's having crazy epileptic seizures even while anesthetized.
He's still continuing to fire. He's still having epileptic spikes.
Yeah. Once Dr. Lovett looks at the EEG, it's pretty apparent that he's having epileptic seizure spikes every 30 to 60 seconds.
He'll have an epileptic spike through all the leads, so.
It's scary to think that he's out of it. You know, you look at an animal and go, oh, you're anesthetized, there's nothing going on in there. And then to see that he's got this pretty dangerous electrical activity still going on. So he needs a lot more drugs to help him stop that.
Let's start with 10 mg per kg phenobarb IV over 5 minutes. Okay, we're good to move him in.
We're about to pull Kwami into the MRI room and do an MRI, so.
And Priya, what we'll do is we'll pull up last year's scan and compare both of them.
At this point, going into the MRI, you know, this is the part that really counts, is to look inside his brain and see if we can see what's going on.
If we do see abnormalities, then it makes me a little more worried.
I'm not sure if we're going to find something awful on the MRI scan. There's just a lot of things that are unknown at this point, and a lot of serious things that are unknown at this point. So I'm trying not to freak out, trying not to panic, but what happened to him was a big deal.
We are headed up to the Cheetah Run. I'm filling in today because we've had an animal emergency. Kwami is having seizures.
And then Chase is on. He gets up to speed really fast, too. Almost already caught up with that lure, and again going to turn it, watch his tail flip around to keep his wheels.
You know that you have an animal that's struggling, but at the same time, you're in front of the public, and we have to, you know, keep that happy face on, like everything's okay. So you kind of have these conflicting things going on internally. It's a tough balancing act.
We see you on Secrets of the Zoo.
Do you like that show? Guess what we're doing right now? We're filming Secrets of the Zoo right now.
Show how emotional you are on the show.
Yeah, it gets sad.
How's Emmett doing?
Emmett's doing wonderful. I'm so touched that these children remembered Emmett, because when Emmett had his surgery, everybody at the zoo rallied behind him. It's one of the ways we get our message out at how crucial these animals are. I mean, they're like family to us. You're good. Oh, I know. And now that Kwami's sick, it's no different. I'm a cheetah mama. You know, sometimes we have to deal with that, just like right now. I have another cheetah that he was having seizures today. Now I know, it's not fun, but it's part of our job. Well, Hardy, you heard about Kwami.
Yes.
And I know you actually came in early, and I appreciate you doing
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Thank you. So that's why you got me today.
Can't wait. Excited to.
Hey, you three. Bob, are you ready? Here's Deborah. Last year at this time, they were little teeny babies. And to look at them now, they almost look like full-grown adult cheetahs. We've hand-raised all of our cheetahs here at the Columbus Zoo for one reason or another. They've come from many, many zoos. But they're always your babies. And so it's such a good feeling to see them grow and be successful. So we're gonna be sending Debbie first. Here she comes. Oh, she's running.
And she is running.
Look at her. Oh my gosh. She's a bullet.
Get it, girl.
Come on, girl. Oh, good job, Deborah. Cheetah runs are really good for cheetahs. Not only does it provide stimulation for our animals, it's exercise for our animals. I mean, that's how they're built. I am such a proud cheetah parent because it's a lot more to it than what people think. And these guys they're champs. We want to share with the public about cheetah conservation. These animals are in so much trouble. I know I say it all the time, but they are, and I want everybody to love cheetahs as much as me. Why are you so good? You did get so good. I just got a text from Priya. It says nothing obvious on the MRI just yet. Brain looks a little atrophied and smaller, but super mild. No obvious cause of the seizures and issues, but it may be because he's responding to the steroids.
So far, good things. Doesn't really explain why he's having the seizure activity now, but I'll send the images to the radiologist as well, just to kind of get another set of eyes.
They finished with the MRI, and they didn't see anything alarming, like a tumor or something that would be not good news. You know, this news is a relief. Do I think we're out of the woods? No. But it's at least good news.
Back home for Kwami. So unfortunately, we don't really know what this means until Kwami wakes up. Is it severe enough to make him wake up, but he's never going to be able to walk again? We just don't know until we get to that magic moment of waking him up and seeing what happens.
Awesome. Good? All right, here we go.
And you know, I just want to get him back, and I want to get him reversed, and I want to get him up, and I want to see what he's going to do.
Let me know if you need me. I'm here. It's a lot on your staff. It's a lot on everybody. So this is the part that people don't realize. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday. It doesn't matter if Kwami needs us. We're going to be here for him.
Hey, buddy. You gonna enjoy your lettuce? Oh, yeah, that's right. Do the back float. Do the back float.
Thank you.
So it's just right here. Yeah, so this section, too.
Today, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to open the ends on the lattice, and we are going to let the muntjac interact with each other and see Charlie. So we'll just see how it goes.
So the last 24 hours, Charlie and her two new friends, Peanut and, help me out here.
Peanut and Tyler.
Peanut and Tyler. One of my issues in life is I can't remember names. Is Pecan bigger than Jacob?
Peanut. Peanut.
I mean, I cannot remember Tyler and Peanut. I don't know why.
All right, we're ready.
You ready? We're removing ours.
Okay.
The sole purpose of having the lattice removable is if there's aggression, we can be ready for it.
What are you doing over here? Go see your friend.
He's so cute.
Go see your friend.
I think that is Tyler. He sees that the doors are open.
Finally, we see Tyler start to move his way towards the other side, and he gets on the path.
It is going very good. Tyler obviously is super confident.
Oh, they're right here together.
Oh, he's pushing her.
Was that chat lady just squeaked?
Yeah. Do you hear their little tiny vocalizations? Oh, did you see his scent glands? They just like expanded. Oh, see him? You see that? It's so cool.
The interactions were fantastic. They do fight a little bit. Like if a tiger's gonna grab them in their native ranges, and they're gonna fight a little bit. And these guys kick, man, and they'll bite a little bit. So it went really, really well. So I couldn't be happier. Tyler did some grooming on Charlie. Charlie kind of looked at him like, okay, that's weird. Hello, friends. My name is Jacob. What is yours?
Peanut. Peanut. They're real cute. They're real fun to work with. Oh, she just jumped up to get a lead.
You guys got him?
Yeah, if we want to take all that stuff, I'll leave him. He's stable. We're now back at the zoo hospital after Kwami's MRI, and the next step is to try and wake him up and see what happens.
We'll have to get stuff for catheters.
You want him down here?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's okay. He's doing well under anesthesia. The tricky bit's gonna be waking him up and seeing where he's at mentally, seeing if he goes back into having seizure activity. So there's a lot of unknowns at this point, I think. Even under anesthesia at MedVet, he was still having seizure activity in his brain. Not good. But yeah, I think the recovery is gonna be the most telling part at this point because we have no idea what's, how his brain is gonna be as we wake him up.
Are you guys gonna be waking him up soon? Or?
Yeah, so the plan is we're gonna get a catheter in and then we're gonna reverse the midazolam, which is really the only drug he has on board right now.
This poor cat.
This is kind of the point in the procedure where we're gonna have the most information about what his kind of prognosis is.
24/7, here we go.
Taking good breaths.
So once you reverse the general anesthesia, once you reduce that suppression on your consciousness, you don't know how an animal's going to recover, especially if they were having epileptic seizures going into anesthesia.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him down to off ISO, and let's see what happens.
Going into the reversal phase, there's a huge chance that even though we suppress the brain activity, he may be different, he may not wake up, things may have changed. So I think there's definitely that huge level of anxiety going into the next few hours. Like, what is he gonna do?
So we've taken him off the ISO. His heart rate's going up, so he's definitely getting more awake. His eyes are becoming a little bit more central. Have you step out, Kaylee? Yep. Reversal's going in.
This is the nerve-wracking part. Come on, Kwami.
Have you step out, Kaylee? Yep. Reversal's going in.
This is the nerve-wracking part. Come on, Kwami. We're waking Kwami up now. We don't know how the seizures affected his brain. Anybody who has a sick child knows what this feeling's like. Come on, buddy.
He just got the flamazanil. He's got a pretty strong blink. He's been off ISO for 10 minutes.
Obviously, we're all very anxious that he's going to get up, or at least we want him to get up soon. Hopefully by the morning he's standing. Unfortunately, right now things are a little unpredictable and we're not quite sure which way it's gonna go.
Hey, buddy. Oh. He's purring. Is he? He's purring. Are you sure he's purring?
I think he was clearing his throat. I lied.
Oh, hey, buddy.
But I think it's probably good to lift his head up every now and again. And
hey, buddy.
Someone's calling you.
It's my husband. Hey, buddy. There's a little lick.
I mean, I think he just needs time.
I love him and I hate him because of this, you know? I love them, but they age me. Having worked with cheetahs as long as I have, one thing I've learned is every cheetah is different. We have to treat them as individuals. And Kwami's been through a lot today, and it doesn't surprise me that he may sleep for a long, long time.
Well, sit in here until he's up or yelling.
Poor guy. God, he's been through so much.
I know.
I mean,
like, this is the second time, and you just wonder, like, what's going on in his brain right now, but...
So far, it's looking good. He hasn't started seizuring again, which is good. He is responsive, so when we touch his nose, tickle his ear, he notices that and responds appropriately. Still sleepy, but he was under anesthesia for a long period of time, so that's not unexpected. We'd rather have him be slow and controlled than fast and flopping all over the place.
I've been lifting his head up a little bit just because he's gurgly, because there's a lot of, like...
There, I just heard.
Did you hear that coughing? I swear I saw his eyebrows move.
He is a sweet cat. What we don't want is him to wake up with nobody there. He's hooked up to an IV, so we know it's time to put a 24-hour watch on him.
I'm gonna
assuming
stay
you're
with
gonna
him.
stay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay all night? Do you need someone to relieve you? What do you want to do?
It depends on how he looks.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, though?
Oh, yeah.
He was growling at me.
He wants us all to know.
I'm absolutely confident that he has the best shot of coming through it again. Having all of his keepers. You know, they're so prepared to do whatever it takes, and that's why we don't give up.
Oh my God, you're a handful, buddy.
He really is.
Good, guys.
What we got in here, girls? Oh, Tallulah. Game on.
This is just a cute one.
You're a good girl.
Oh, here it comes. We got Phoebe's blood to test yet again, so hopefully today's positive. We'll find out. Mindy DePria. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm headed up with Phoebe's blood sample.
We copy.
Is it here?
I have your blood! God!
Thank you. We have a really good indicator of when she's going to ovulate. Oh yes, let's toss it in the spinner so we can get processing. So we know that today, hopefully, fingers crossed, is the one that we're actually going to get a strong positive result, and it's going to be the day that we move forward with the insemination. Is she ready to get pregnant this morning?
Hopefully. We'll find out, won't we?
Okay, we'll let this spin do its thing, and then we'll test it. So
We
we'll
will
call you in, like,
anxiously
20 minutes.
await your call.
Hey, if anyone hears the spinner go off, can you let me know?
Oh, okay.
Baby, baby, baby.
Phoebe's blood just got done spinning in the centrifuge. I'm gonna run her hormone test now, and if she's ovulating and it's positive, it can show within minutes.
Wait, where's that from? It's positive. That's positive. Avery! 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 I'm like a Tasmanian devil. So, I popped in because I was spinning the blood expecting I would run the test, and apparently Avery like beat me to it and did it, which is fantastic. But I was like, oh, and to me this looks like a pretty strong, like it's a positive sample. So that's fantastic. It means that she's peaking today, which is what we hoped and calculated, which means today's AI day. Baby making day. Very happy.
Good job, little man. Hi, you handsome fella. Who was that?
We're about 36 hours post Kwami seizures. Here we go.
Good boy.
He actually got up and walked around, completely wobbly and uncoordinated, and we had to help him around. All right, good effort, babe. But fantastic news that he has the ability and the brain function to get up. So that is great news.
I mean, this is a, like, night and day difference from...
Right?
These should go in fine. The question is what is he gonna do when we poke him?
I think he'll be fine. The plan today is to do an EEG and evaluate Kwami's brain activity and still see if he's having seizures, even though he's on anti-seizure medication.
You're a good boy. You're purring.
All right.
Thankfully, Kwami is a good boy, and Dr. Lovett is able to get a really good EEG reading. Does it look normal?
Overall, there aren't any epileptiform discharges. The EEG didn't show any seizure activity at all. This is much better than what it looked yesterday.
Okay. Things look good.
That's really encouraging.
Perfect. He's starting to become more like Kwami. It's dinner time. Hardy and Sam are gonna give him his meds and give him his dinner. So we're gonna see what Kwami's interested in eating, see if he's gonna take his pills.
I think he's really gonna like this one. Hey, look at Munchapotamus over here.
The beauty about Kwami is that when he's feeling good, he likes to eat, and he's ravenous for his food.
Look at him go. And this is the first time he's really like eating properly out of a bowl.
That looks really good.
So it's really nice to see that he's got his appetite and that he's eating and that he's willing to take in food. And it's just really nice to see that he's getting, you know, a little nice round belly, which is just an indication that he's got some good yummies in his belly, and hopefully he can rest for the night and not feel hungry.
My name is Kwami and I'm eating meat slurry. Maybe I'll get up later and hiss at Hardy.
He's by no means out of the woods. He's by no means completely normal. But the fact that he's eating, the fact that he's able to get up and walk around, he's not having seizure activity, he's just perfect. What a little fighter to go through this. And he's already making massive, fast improvements to get back to normal.
Why am I not videoing his face right now? He's disgusted at what's happening. He is so mad with you right now. He's so mad.
Katie, there's an elephant right here, so just keep in mind, you're fine.
Hey, pretty girl.
So Phoebe, the Asian elephant, we confirmed today that she is receptive and good to go. We got a sample from Hank this morning. We're gonna see if we can get a pregnant elephant.
Fingers crossed she has a good day.
There is a small village. It does take a lot of people to get this done. You not only have the elephant keepers who have trained and spent time with Phoebe and got her ready for this, she also has to be ready for the army that is around her during the process. This is a true team effort. I gotta clean her out. So the first thing we're gonna do is we call it clean out Phoebe. We're gonna remove any poop that she has. Open your butt. Cleaning out an elephant is everything you expect it to be. It's kind of gross. She's still empty. And the reason we do that is that it'll release some of the weight and it'll allow easier time to navigate the endoscope. It was a partial turd. Hobby, come here. She doesn't have any. Still empty.
She's holding it. We're ready.
Do you know, we have two amazing specialists that flew all the way here. Dr. Dennis Schmidt and Dr. Wendy Kiso have years and years and years of combined expertise in this field. They really are just wonderful, wonderful colleagues that really know their stuff when it comes to elephant reproduction. So we're very fortunate to have them on our team.
You moved it already? Okay.
Yeah, you need to straighten it. There we go.
Here, go in, and now I'll hold it so it doesn't hang on the floor. Go ahead.
Just put it in. So Katie is going to be the one with the scope in her hand and actually like manually moving it up the reproductive tract. My involvement is going to be to change the angle of the end of the scope to actually direct it into very specific parts of her reproductive tract.
Ready? Ready.
Okay, go slow.
Got it?
Throughout the whole procedure, we're trying to catch anything that's coming out because there's people down there working in the splash zone.
That came from the bellows of nowhere.
Let's concentrate it.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
You can't just put it anywhere, you need to put it in the right spot. And that's where we're gonna have the highest chance of success.
Oh, you're in.
You're in. Perfect. We're in the uterus.
Nicely done.
Okay.
The scope actually goes into the uterus, which is exactly what we want.
They're getting ready.
So we're gonna go ahead and start putting the semen in place.
Oh, gross.
Got wasted on my head. I think some went in my hair. Definitely all part of the process when you're that close to an elephant's reproductive tract.
Sorry, that's
No,
just a
it's
little.
good.
I did grab as much as I could.
It's, you know what, Wendy? Semen.
It'll live a long time in your eye.
That was actually disturbing.
We pull the scope back a little bit and we are still right where we need to be. So we are ready to inseminate.
So I'm gonna go slow, okay?
So Dr. Wendy pushes the sperm through a tube.
Some stuff is coming out. Wendy, I think it's coming out.
Hang on. That looks like uterus. Nope.
Wendy, I think it's coming out.
Hang on.
So we think that we're in the uterus and we're gonna go ahead and start putting the semen in place, but we start to notice that some of it's actually coming back.
She flipped it.
It's flipped around.
She flipped it.
And when we pull the scope back a little bit, we realize that it's actually flipped on itself. So the scope has done a complete turn and is now coming back out. Not the end of the world, we're still in the right place, but not ideal because we're now kind of putting things in the wrong direction. So we need to kind of revamp where we're at, pull the scope out a little bit and try and reposition.
So let's come back.
There's the cervix, you're right on it. There's the semen right there.
Cool.
Well done.
Good job, you guys.
Awesome.
For the most part, we deposited most of the sperm either in the uterus or right next to the cervix.
Can I feed it to her? Okay. I'm sorry, I went up your ruha. Here you go.
The next step is to just keep monitoring her reproductive cycle and send out blood work for test results in about 8 to 12 weeks, and hopefully we'll be able to detect, you know, elevated progesterone.
You say hi to me or not? You say hi to me or not?
So we have a lot of monitoring left to do.
Get pregnant. Get pregnant.
There's a baby in there. There's a baby in there. It's kind of emotional to go, oh my goodness, we may have helped create a baby elephant. So Dennis and Wendy are the experts. They think it went really well. We had a good semen sample and she did really well, and we think it got deposited in a pretty good place. So every baby counts, every elephant counts. If this takes and we get a baby out of it, that would be incredible.
So hopefully, good timing, good semen. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, the girl fevers.
He learned how to turn around in a circle, and he does it for his favorite treat.
Hi, you two. Hey, you want to come out and train? Hi.
If you ever leave food sitting unattended anywhere, a kangaroo is definitely going to get into it. And he is such a young kangaroo that we want to make sure that he's happy and healthy and that everything's going okay.
Yeah. And then
Her entire head was deep into that oat container and just helping herself.
how long have you been doing that? Cheaters.
Oh my gosh, give me that container. You stinker. Get out of here. You ate all the apples too.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
Look at her licking her paws.
I was like, that was tasty.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
How is the little man?
Can you hear him crying?
Yes, I can. Kwami has made massive strides over the last 24 hours and huge strides over the last 72 hours from when things first happened to Kwami. Today, we're gonna see what he does voluntarily and see if he wants to walk.
I've been trying to entice him to get up. And for you, maybe he's gonna do it.
You can do it! Let's go! She's got the grub. Yeah, come on, baby. Come on, there you go. Oh my goodness, that is so good. I open the door and there's Kwami with beautiful eyes looking at me. He's super visual. He starts purring.
That was for you, Priya. I had this door open and he's not moved, so.
It's a new person. It's not Sean and it's touching. There you go. That was so good.
Hey, Kwami, do you want to get up for this?
You can do it. Oh, yes. Because this is the first time he's spun himself around. We've started to get him to work for it. You know, we're gonna ask him to stand up and sit down to try and get some PT going, just to strengthen his legs.
Come on, bub. Oh, it's still that, like, if that front foot goes down.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, you can have a bite for that. All yours. You deserve it.
He's making progress. I have complete faith that he's gonna make a full recovery. You pony. I hate these moments, but I love these moments because I think that it really indicates what a great team you are. There's always someone willing to do something. There's always someone there. Whatever Kwami needs, Kwami got. So I'm just so thankful for them, and he would not be making the recovery that he's making if it wasn't for them. It's a good day for all of us. Have a good morning. I check up on you every few hours.
Doctor. All right, so plan is we're gonna have all the flamingos in the inside holding room there. We'll have them locked in.
This morning we are going to do our annual flamingo physicals. We have to do this every year. Usually we time it right before nesting season starts to make sure all of our birds are nice and healthy and ready for their yearly nesting season.
We'll have vets in here and vets in here, and we can split them off, and I think we can do 2 flamingos at a time, and they're all very calm and friendly.
Today we have 40 birds that we need to do exams on. It's definitely not a one-person task, so we're gonna kind of divide and conquer and have 2 teams. We're gonna take a really good look at everyone from beak to toes. Any questions? Go team, go.
So having 40 flamingos in an inside holding room is very, very noisy.
Come on, monsters! Let's go! Babies! Come on, Allie. No, no.
We put a lot of time, effort, and love into these birds.
Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
We really care about making sure we get every indicator of their health that we can.
All right, I'm gonna just steal a little bit of blood, friends. Just a tiny little amount.
To make their best welfare and make sure that they're as happy as they could be.
Okay, teeny's done.
Who's next? Come on, hibiscus, honey thunder.
Hard to listen to your heart when you talk.
She's a chunker.
Are you gonna make babies this year?
Oh, all of the flamingos smell so good to me. I mean, their poop doesn't smell good, but the birds smell good.
Okay, Tobias, you're good. Bye.
Oh, I raced you better than this.
Only about half of them are hand raised, so half of them don't mind us being around.
I steal this wing.
Oh. Very nice.
But the other half don't really care too much for us, and they would rather us stay away from them.
That one might have drawn some blood.
We'll take the sweet babies.
We're out of those, though.
Dang it. Now
Fresh
we're
out.
on only the bite
Fresh
one.
out of sweet birds.
So after we get through getting the hand-raised birds, we can slowly start forming a human wall to catch the bird-raised birds because they're always more difficult.
Hands wide, guys.
Oh, not the
When you see a flamingo and you see these beautiful, graceful birds, you don't really think about how strong they can really be.
She's got my hair.
Drop it.
There we go. Woo!
Yeah. We did nothing. People don't really think of flamingos biting, but not only do they bite and twist.
And they have 17 vertebrae in their neck that can grow up to be 20 inches long, so they have quite a bit of leverage to kind of twist that skin really good.
I don't even need to hold his head. He's just gonna bite me, so it's totally fine.
You gonna hold your head right?
Told ya.
That was fair warning, I agree.
Little lady. He's in the other room. No, Carl. A boyfriend.
Haleakala's in the next room, and that's their mates, so that's why they're talking to each other.
Drama queen. So Haleakala is still the sweet bird that she is with me.
Oh my goodness. You are crazy.
But Carl, he's usually right there because they're mates, and so he's defending his love for her against me.
Miss Carl?
I'm telling you, she's too good for him. It gets a little feisty at times. I'm not a big fan, but it's natural. It's something that needs to happen. I just wish you'd be a little nicer to me. Let's go see Carl. Ready. Look, he's right there. Annual physicals are very important for establishing a baseline for these animals, just to compare back to year after year.
Last bird.
But it takes a toll. You're pretty tired by the end of it.
I've got like no skin left on my hand.
I know.
Look at these feathers, though, you handsome boy.
The controlled chaos works out in the end, and everyone looks pretty good for the most part. Overall, I'm really happy, and all of these birds seem like they're in really good shape to go into nesting season.
Ow!
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, he's let go of me now. He does not want to calm down, Mallory.
Good girl.
There's a beautiful puddle. Whoop. Look at all these new sensations.
Exciting.
Just right up here is okay, Jeff?
Yeah. Nugget is our 12-day-old pear David deer. We had pulled her initially during her neonate exam because she just wasn't right. She had a fever, she wasn't as energetic as she should have been, and it was clear that she was not going to do well out in pasture. So we brought her in to be hand-raised and do some additional diagnostics.
Let's come up here
so we're
tire
kinda in
her a
this
little
area.
bit. Good girl.
The condition we're testing for today is called myasthenia gravis. It's a neurologic condition where essentially the receptors that make the neurons fire are blocked.
She's getting agitated that there's nothing coming out.
I'm frustrated. What's out here?
Where did you just realize you were outside?
Kristen was taking her out for a walk yesterday. She found that as she was walking, Nugget was having a lot of trouble moving and it actually collapsed to the ground. Kind of wanted to see how long it took her to get to the crumple phase.
You want me to keep walking?
Yeah.
It's playful what she's doing.
Yeah.
And and you're down. So Nugget has been with us for about 10 days now. We got her on her second day of life, and I think we always get attached to baby animals, but when we are hand-raising them and we get to be with them every step of the way, it's just really special.
It's fine if she wants to buck and play, because
Okay.
that'll make her more tired. If we're gonna see anything, that's when it'll be.
There we go.
Oh, now you're getting a little tired.
Yeah. She kind of,
I don't know if she'll
she did start bending that left leg when
Kind
you
of
were-
what she starts to do is just. There
Now
it is.
look, you
There
see
it
her
is.
leg?
Yeah, yeah. Just keep walking her. Let's see what she does.
Okay.
You can tell she wants to keep going.
Every year, you know, when we see the babies happening, we hope that we don't have to intervene. But when we do, we want to just give it our all so that hopefully one day we can see her go back out to pasture and be with her own kind.
All right, how about the bottle?
Yeah, I think that would be nice. All right.
So I'm gonna be looking at her while you're doing that.
Nugget's clinical signs do have some consistency with myasthenia gravis, and we do have a way to rule that out.
Is it IM or sub-Q?
IM, so hopefully it'll be kind of quick.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Good girl.
We're gonna give her a medication that if she has this specific neurologic disease, it should fix everything, and she should be able to jump up and run around no matter how much exercise she has.
Come on, Nugget.
Kristen's still walking Nugget around, and we haven't really seen a significant difference in her weakness. So it's looking like she probably does not have this myasthenia disease, but it means we don't have an answer.
I think she seems to be getting a little bit more tired.
Getting a little more tired, yeah.
The plan for Nugget is to run some diagnostic tests, see if we can definitively determine what is going on, and we're gonna watch her very closely.
I don't know how much more she's gonna play this game.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
All right, come on.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. Welcome to the party. I had some other animals to take care of, guys.
Today is our physicals for our rattlesnakes. These two snakes, they're a recommended breeding pair from the Species Survival Program. We want to make sure that they are nice and healthy before we attempt to breed them this year.
You're gonna grab them,
Okay.
tube them, ultrasound. Snakes are really important. They play a really important role in our ecosystem, especially Massasauga rattlesnakes that are threatened in the state of Ohio.
All units on Channel 2, we're getting ready to start a venomous medical procedure on an eastern Massasauga rattlesnake. So these guys are part of a species survival plan, and it would be really important to increase our population so that we have a good, strong, genetically healthy population in zoos, so that if something, God forbid, does happen in the wild and they're wiped out, we would be able to start some kind of repatriation program.
Ladies, let's glove up. I'm gonna get the female. She's a sassy, sassy lady. They're gorgeous.
Massasauga rattlesnakes are very small rattlesnakes.
Ah, good girl.
But they do have just as potent and toxic a venom.
Oh, Got her. Got her.
Nice work.
Got her.
So their bites should be taken very seriously.
She has like no rattle at all. She's got the little nubbin of a rattle.
We're at ground zero with this one.
This'll be
She's
first.
never been bred,
How
never
old is she?
reproduced. She is 4.
I'm not even the first person that will step up and go, I'm a snake lover, but I love all babies. Doesn't matter what kind, little snakes, little turtles, markhor, like all of the babies.
I mean, that looks like
No, I think they're follicles. They're follicles.
Follicles are basically the eggs of the snake starting to form. They're not fertilized yet, but her body is starting to produce them so that they are able to be fertilized by a male.
Oh my gosh.
She's ready to go.
Impregnate her immediately.
Yeah.
I cannot think of anything that makes me more excited than a baby Massasauga. Like, literally, it's kind of a huge career goal of mine to be able to reproduce these guys. I've been trying to reproduce them for years unsuccessfully.
Hi, handsome man. Can you go in the tube for me?
Oh, yes.
He is one handsome devil, though.
Oh, God, he's just breathtakingly beautiful.
Look how perfect his little cute button rattle is. Look at that.
I know, his rattle is
so cute.
You guys are like fangirling. Like, oh my God. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick ultrasound. I'm ultrasounding the male snake today just for information. So it's always good to have a quick scan to make sure there's no lumps or bumps or anything unusual that might be in there. I'm pretty sure that there is his
hemipenes are all the way out.
Crazy, I've never seen their hemipenes before.
He is one handsome devil, though.
Oh God, he's just breathtakingly beautiful.
Pretty sure that there is his
hemipenes are all the way out.
Ew. Crazy, I've never seen their hemipenes before.
The hemipenes are the organ that they use to breed with the females to deposit sperm into the reproductive tract. So it's very unusual that an engorged hemipenes just pops out during an exam, but it needs to go back in so that we don't damage that reproductive tissue. Yeah, I think he's probably ready to breed.
Hopefully the lady's ready to receive.
Okay. Got it? All right, let's put him back real quick. I want Massasauga babies so bad.
Overall, his exam went really smooth. We did have that little surprise, but if everything goes the way that I'm hoping and praying that it does, this will be the first time that we've ever potentially had baby Massasaugas here.
That there, it's blowing bubbles.
Oh, they're so cute.
Got the valve.
Awesome.
Ready for nest mounds today.
All right, perfect.
You get to carry the heavy thing.
I'll go grab the salt.
Thank you.
I'll meet you in the flamingo yard.
Sounds good.
All right, perfect.
We have not heard that there were any issues from the flamingo exams.
So today we are going to officially be setting up the nest mounds. We have added extra dirt to the area, so we just plan on really flooding those nest mounds and salting them so the flamingos become interested in hopes of officially starting our flamingo nesting season this year. Are you ready, Kev?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okie doke. All right, I'll turn it on all the way.
I think that's good for now.
Okay, I'll bring the shovel and the pickaxe.
Usually setting up nest mounds is the messiest day. Well, one of the messiest days. Taking them down is pretty messy too. Someone at least ends up covered in mud.
I think maybe a little divot over here.
Do you think also right here, make a little divot?
Yeah, to make it go that
More?
way.
Okay. Don't tell Kevin, but I'm gonna make him do the messier part of it. He doesn't know it yet.
Let's hope I don't fall backwards into the pool.
If you want to hang out here with the salt so I can run the birds out, they can see you salt the mound and see what's up and come in.
I like that idea.
I will release the hounds then.
Okay.
They become really interested in things we're doing.
Flamingos!
So if they watch us salt those mounds, usually that'll entice them to come over and investigate.
Come on!
All right.
Ready for our salt?
All you, my friends, are already interested.
Flamingos are from a very salty environment, so it kind of seems to trigger them here at the zoo. Once they see that dirt and the salt mixture, they get very excited. It's very muddy out here. I've got mud all down the front of me at this point, but I think we're ready. They're definitely interested.
Aliakla and Carl.
First on the nest mounds.
Oh my God, seriously though? You're covered in mud. Yeah, today was a great day. My plan worked perfectly as I stayed really clean and Kevin got covered in mud. So, like, all in all, I'd say that's a really successful day.
All right, flamingos, make babies. Love you, bye.
We love seeing poop. But whenever you pick up the yard, you don't know whose poop is whose, essentially. So you can easily put glitter in their food. It doesn't hurt them. And then that way, when you go out and pick up the yard, you know which one is which because there are sparkles in it. So we have special poop or pretty poop. You can call it whatever you want. But we feed our polar bear girls each a different color glitter. And then we collect all the fecals. And then we send them off to different scientists and people who can analyze them. And we're like, you need a little poo? We'll give you some poo. That's how we feel about it. Try to feed them. Not a banana. Come here. Come on. Oh, jeez. Blue for Miss Non. Green for Aurora. Could you imagine pooping and looking in the toilet and be like, whoa, that's neat? Animals can't communicate with us verbally, but poop tells you a ton about each individual. So, I mean, if they collected my poop, they would be able to tell what I've been eating, just all different things about me, which I'm not doing. So no one's collecting my poop, don't worry. Later today or tomorrow, they'll be passing that, and then they will have beautiful stools out in the yard that we get to go search for and collect. That's all I got, man. Look how cute this frog bear is. I love when they lay like that. So cute.
So this morning, we are going to be putting our breeding pair of Massasauga rattlesnakes together. This is really important. We're trying to get a good, healthy population in zoos so that we can have them in case something goes wrong in the wild. Really, really would like to have some baby Massasaugas because they're cute as buttons. Teeny tiny little nuggets. You ready to meet your girlfriend? Best thing that can happen is she allows them to breed. They make baby snakes. We live happily ever after. The worst case scenario is they start fighting and bite each other. All right. He's paying attention to me. I'm gonna shut up here. She's real interested in him, and he's like on sensory overload. Can't tell yet if we have a love connection or not, but they definitely don't hate each other yet. If we saw breeding behavior today, I would be pretty surprised, but I imagine within the next couple days, we'll start seeing some normal breeding behavior from these guys, hopefully. Breeding behavior, he would be like jerking his body around, sliding over her repeatedly, lining himself up on top of her, and he's just checking her out. He's just smelling. What it's really gonna come down to is he interested and can he produce sperm? I can do my best to try to set them up and give them the best environment, but it's up to them to do that. God, please, I want some babies. Make some babies.
They're here. This morning, we're gonna have a couple orphan baby manatees coming in.
There are two manatees. One is named Bananatee, and one is named Tostone.
You good? Yep. Okay.
The Stranding Network found the manatees and brought them into the care of the folks from Miami Sea Aquarium.
One down, one to go.
Both of them are orphans that just need to grow and eat a lot and become big enough to eventually go back to Florida. So the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium is part of the Manatee Rehabilitation and Release Partnership, and we are in charge of rehabilitating manatees and eventually releasing them back out into the wild.
That was like the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, they're so cute. That's a good one. So that's Bananatee, right? That just took a breath?
Yeah.
And then this is...
It's pretty adorable that after this long journey, the first thing they want to do is be close to each other. And even throughout the transport, we would go back to check on them. They'd be flipper to flipper, nose to nose, tail to tail. They just really got a lot of comfort out of being in contact with each other and just knowing that you have a friend nearby.
Oh my gosh, they're like, you're here too.
Yeah.
You've been here the whole time.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
They're real cute.
Oh my.
Oh my God, they're gonna be doing everything together. Oh.
Ah, look at.
Oh my God.
This is too cute.
Everything went really well. Now we gotta work on getting Bananatee a bottle. Tostone is on solid food, thank goodness, but Bananatee, we gotta get him 6 bottles a day. I know he's been fasted for at least a day, so he's gotta be a little bit hungry. Hopefully I don't scare him. But I'm gonna try and ease into the water, and I'm gonna ease over to where he is and show him the bottle and just let him know that it's around. Hopefully he'll take some. He's seen the bottle. He wants nothing to do with me. You know, we gotta keep these guys on track. They have a tendency to you know, lose a lot of weight real quick. So it would be a little more comforting for everybody if we get that bottle. Come on, banana teeth. Everything went really well in the transport, but now we gotta work on getting banana tea a bottle. We're trying to be mom's replacement and make sure the calories are going in. He just wants nothing to do with me or the bottle right now. They got a couple keepers from where he's from coming up, so maybe they got a trick and they'll recognize them and be a little more comfortable. We'll see.
Oh, hello. Do you see the baby?
Good girl. Girl. Oh, flamingos. My favorite.
You got a dummy?
I've got a dummy in here, ready to go.
We need gloves.
It's number L, or letter L.
Letter L.
Number L.
So flamingo nesting season is basically in full swing. So on a daily basis, we have to go out there and check for new eggs because we pull the egg, replace it with a dummy, and then we can artificially incubate that egg. This should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that we're doing this.
They're always super angry, so this will go really well.
We will replace our real eggs on the flamingo nest mounds with artificial eggs because Ohio has aerial predators, it has things that come into their yard, and flamingo eggs are really susceptible to predators. So we make sure to have the best chance at life by artificially incubating those real eggs. Flamingos, though they're beautiful, can be quite aggressive when they're guarding their nesting area and their eggs.
Tobias and Lindsay laid an egg. So I'll grab Lindsay. You grab the egg.
Sounds good. Watch your eyes. I'm able to grab the egg, replace it quickly before Tobias sits down on the artificial egg on that nest mound. Tobias got up there super fast. It was a barely switcheroo on that one. We lucked out big time for this one. These guys had their nests on the outskirts of the rest of the birds. My arms thank the flamingos for that.
Let's put it in the incubator and get it to go.
We're so glad you're here. Banana Tea and Toastone got here roughly around 6 o'clock. Neither one of them want anything to do with us. Yeah. We've been trying all morning to try to get a bottle to Banana Tea, just not having it. We're really hoping with you two here, maybe we get a little bottle in them and let things get back to normal. The Miami Sea Aquarium keepers are here.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna hand the bottle reins over to them. I'm hoping he'll see a familiar face and come right up and take a bottle, and then everybody can relax. Julie came in and worked her magic. As soon as Banana Tea saw her, he came right up to her, accepted the bottle. It was kind of a cool moment.
Okay. It was 400, so he's gotten 210.
He didn't drink very much, but it was a good sign. We know he knows what the bottle is. Now we're just gonna have to figure out how to look like Julie.
Nugget's a Paradavid deer fawn. She was found a couple days after birth looking weak and lethargic, so we ended up pulling her from her mom, and she's been getting medications every day. Today, we're gonna take her out and see, is she looking better than she did last week?
So you just wanna let her down there?
Yep.
And watch her go. And she's off. So we're watching Nugget to see whether or not she can stay strong for an extended period of time.
Hi, sweet girl. I check on her every day when I get here in the morning and when I leave at night, and she's just a really special animal to me. But my ultimate hope for Nugget is that she will get strong enough to go back to her herd and live a normal life with them.
She's getting around well.
We need to give her a little more time, see if she gets tired or see if she starts to kind of crumple like she was doing before.
She's got her mouth open now, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're doing a little bit of heavy breathing.
Yeah.
Good girl. Woohoo! You having so much fun?
She's really moving fast.
Yeah.
Nugget needs to run around and get her exercise tolerance back up because she really hasn't been able to do that, which is not normal for a young fawn. We should start getting her out here daily, start with a small amount of time, work her way up to half a day.
Once she's strong enough, then she can stay out here.
Yeah. Nugget looks like a different animal compared to a week ago. We treated her with antibiotics and with nutritional supplements, and more than likely, it was a nutritional deficiency that led to neurologic clinical signs. And so it seems to be that the treatments we've given have resolved that. I think we can probably walk her inside, Kristen. We're at about 10 minutes.
Perfect.
So I'm headed to the reptile building to have a look at the Massasauga female with Tara again, hoping to see some babies. How's she doing?
She's doing really good. She's eating. They've been laying together, but I haven't seen any actual breeding behavior.
Okay.
Today at the ultrasound, I'm really hoping to see some heartbeats and some spinal formations. At this point in the gestation process, she should be showing pretty clear, distinct shapes forming inside of her. So hopefully we'll get a glimpse of some babies. She looks pretty skinny to me. I try not to get too excited because I've been disappointed so many times. There's only so much we can do to help these guys reproduce, but at the end of the day, it's up to the two snakes to do what they do. I mean, they eat every week, and I give them like a small item, and then the next week they get like a larger item, or they get two smalls.
On the last exam, we did an ultrasound and noticed that she had some eggs in her reproductive tract, but it was a little bit too early to see if they were fertile or not.
This is the ultrasound I'm excited to see. Really trying to be optimistic that I'm gonna be successful making baby Massasaugas. I will die. I will literally die if I see one. This is the ultrasound I'm excited to see.
That's still GI and liver. That is where repro starts. And see those black circles on the left?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, they look like slugs.
Well, that's not a good thing.
Slugs are basically the colloquial term we use for infertile eggs. I don't think there's anything that's indicative of, like, good reproductive activity there. If anything, these structures, and again, I can go back and look at the scan, I'm almost convinced these structures were there at the time.
Okay.
So it is unfortunate that these eggs are not fertile because there's been no change in their appearance. And we know that if she doesn't pass these eggs on her own, there is a chance that we may have to go to surgery to remove them. Okay, so next steps, plan on doing a repeat ultrasound before we make any plans on surgery, but my gut's telling me that that might be where we're going.
If she doesn't pass these, they can become infected and rupture and can actually kill her. That being said, the surgery could possibly render her unable to reproduce. So if she can't reproduce, that would be a major setback.
You ready to grab glitter poop? Yep. All right, let's go. So as a keeper, we deal with poop all day, every day, a billion different species. We love poop. Not that we want it like on our bodies or anything like that. So right now we're picking up the polar bear yard. But whenever we do this, we are looking for our glitter poop so we can collect our samples. So in the meantime, if I find some that don't have glitter in it or aren't maybe good samples, we'll pick those up, and then if we find a good one, we'll collect that one as well. Poop's no big deal to us, you know, we're used to it. But it is fun when you have glitter in it because then it's, you know, just a little bit sparklier, just gives it a little more pizzazz. It's like a big scavenger hunt. Right here. There's a good glitter one?
Real good one. Green.
Real good, oh yeah. So Aurora is our green glitter. So you can see there's very clearly some nice green sparkles in there. We count each of the piles and we rate them on consistency. That tells you the health of the animal and if issues are arising. So now I've got this one, it's zipped, and it's stored safely. Where's all the poop?
We've got an Nana poop here.
Devin, you got a Nana? All right, thanks, great teamwork, folks. To the poop freezer. We collect some of the special samples that we need, and we'll just kind of toss those in the freezer. Oh, God, I'm so weak. Perfect.
This morning, we're gonna go check on our newest flamingo chicks. So 2 of them are in the process of hatching. So the hatching process can actually take a couple days. He's rocking his shell back and forth, ready to come into the world. First, they break that inner layer, and there's an air sac that lives in there, and then they bust out the external shell, and that's when we can see their little beaks. Becky said you had some concerns about...
Yeah, so it looks like his internal membrane's a little dry.
He's moving around. He's like,
they're
rocking.
working it. But I just thought it would be nice to
take a look. Yeah.
Just see. All right,
Yeah.
let me grab some gloves.
Perfect.
So it's really exciting because overnight we had 2 of the 3 of our fertile eggs that Kevin and I collected earlier externally pipped. That means that the chick inside the egg has actually pierced through the eggshell and will eventually hatch out into an adorable little flamingo chick. Oh, hi.
Hello. Hi.
So he's very vocal, but you can see that
it's just a little
membrane's
bit
well
adhered to
stopped.
his beak. Let's see if we can. When we go in, one of the biggest things I want to see is how responsive and alert these chicks are. Even though they're still in the egg, there should be a small opening where you can start to see their faces, and they should be active. They're trying to get out of the egg at this point.
So talkative.
Oh, are you trying to bite it?
Oh, hello. Can you see it? Okay.
So just kind of wet it a little bit, and then I'm just trying to kind of get that little membrane that's adhered to his beak off. We try whenever possible to let them go through hatching on their own, because sometimes you can mess things up more by intervening. But if those membranes are dry, it can sometimes make it more challenging for them to get out of the egg. So if the chick is in distress, the next step would be to manually hatch them out. So we're hoping it doesn't need to come to that. The biggest concern is making sure he's not attached to the point where he can't get out.
That's what makes me nervous.
Oh, nose.
Yeah, he's definitely got a set of lungs on him.
Mallory gave us a call this morning that, excitingly, some of our flamingo chicks are starting to hatch.
He's definitely made progress. He's working his way around that air cell.
However, she has some concerns that some of the membranes that are inside the shell look a little bit dry, a little bit abnormal. So we're gonna take a look and make sure that everything is going smoothly in the hatching process. I will steal a light real quick. Mind your eyes, friend.
Close your eyes, buddy boy.
Oh, and that blood is just like on the very margin of the actual membrane. It's not on
Okay,
him
so
at
it's
all.
probably okay,
Yep.
perfect. That
And
always
he's
that's
got
what makes
space.
me nervous. Push it.
All right, I think he can go back in. That looks great.
Good boy. So Dr. Katie did say everything was fine. Yes, the internal membrane was a little dry, but she was able to pull that dry part off the tip of his beak. Would you be able to lift that straight up for me?
I'm super pleased with how everything looks looking at these chicks with Mallory. Things are moving along really nicely, and these chicks seem super active and ready to join the world. So somewhere overnight in the next 1 to 2 nights.
Yeah,
tonight or tomorrow night.
We're ready.
Saying what pros you guys are.
Years of experience.
Years of experience.
So if we're able to put this in yard 9 with Nugget, then that gives her plenty of practice with being able to wade into water and everything like she would when she goes out and pasture with the rest of her family. Nugget is now big enough that she's able to live in yard 9 permanently, not just for exercise. Nugget! Come here, little girl. She's adjusted really well to our yard here with the other deer and the cranes. Hey, over here. Nugget is she's just a super funny animal. Just be careful as a guy. You hungry? She's got a lot of quirks, but she's so personable, and she's really taken to us really well. We have something new for you to try today.
David deer, they're a swimming deer from China, so they actually have a membrane in between the toes of their hooves that help them swim. Since she's hand-raised, she hasn't been able to be out with all the lakes and the other adult deer to kind of learn those skills. So we do our best to try to introduce them to some of these things that they're going to encounter out in pasture. This is going to give her a great opportunity because a lot of the times the adult deer, they lay on the edge of the lakes and relax there, poolside maybe. Want to stand in the pool? If you get in the water, the flies won't bug you as much. There we go.
She's gonna come in. Get that back foot in.
It's on the seat. There you go. Yay!
Whoa. Yeah, she's loving it.
Look, she's eating more grass.
I know. She's doing really well. That's probably why she doesn't want the bottle as much.
We're gonna continue to cut back on the bottles until she's completely on grass and grain, and then she will be ready to rejoin her herd and her family out in pasture. Well, she's officially gone in the pool once.
That's right.
You are so tired. Did you not sleep well last night? You stay up too late with the other girls?
Definitely nap time.
Yep, she's had lunch, she's had some time in the pool, and she's ready for a nap. You took a lot of hard work, little miss.
Hello. We had fun, cute things.
The little baby nuggets. Oh. Today I'm going down to the Flamingo building. We have flamingo chicks that all hatched out. Look how soft their skin is. It's like this baby skin. I'm going to do their baby checks, their very first neonate exams before we take them out of the hatchers and put them in their little baby brooders.
We have two lovely chicks that are hatched out and ready to move to the brooders.
One seems lighter than the other. Is that just drying out?
The one is very gray, but we think it's just coloration of the colors.
Normal cuteness that just happens. He got highlights before he hatched out. Who knew? I didn't know they could do that.
When they hatch out, they come out either white or a very light gray, like a silvery fox, we like to call it. They're not pink until they start eating the carotenoids that give those feathers the pink color of flamingos. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that mouth. Hi.
Oh, it's so yummy. Give me the yummies.
Look at that little face. You're a dinosaur. You're a dinosaur.
But a cute little baby one. You cannot deny how cute and fluffy, and they smell really cute. They look really cute. They're so vocal and very, very cute. You're the cutest. Boop, boop. Okay, I'm gonna get betadine and then we can flip him over.
They don't like that. They don't like showing off their bellies.
No, they will not like showing off
I can't
their
wait till
bellies.
your feathers floof.
Yeah, hungry. Today's neonate exam is to really just give the chicks a quick once-over, make sure that they are well feathered, make sure that they're dry enough, make sure that their umbilicus looks clean. It's still a little wet. I've never seen one that looks so, like, dirty. Its umbilicus needs a little bit of attention because it still looks a little bit gooey, which could result in infection. Hi. This is not to feed you. This is to get the goobies off.
Dr. Priya comes down to check our flamingo chicks, make sure they look good, and we're able to move them into the brooder.
Kevin, look at this so you have a good sense. Do you know what I mean? I've never seen one that's kind of like umbilicus and eggy and gross and dirty.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping the dry towels and stuff will help. Yeah. So let me know how it looks tomorrow. We definitely want to keep an eye on that and make sure all of that yolk and some of the eggshell material kind of cleans off in the next 24 hours. Yeah, look at all the space, guys.
And tomorrow he'll be standing on one leg.
That's fast. That's incredible. Okay.
So this is the one that took a long
Oh, look, you a little bit less crusty. You're going to get hungry and you're going to want to eat.
Like, I just want to tell you everything first. Yeah.
All right, my nugget, see? Look at the difference.
This one looks way more closed up.
See, there's still a little membrane there, but I think for the most part, this is a lot cleaner. So yeah, just watch the other one. There's nothing that's looking out like it's gross. It just needs to dry up a little bit more.
Go on your little donut chip's tail.
Okay, question. What's cuter? Penguin baby, flamingo baby?
Oh, penguin babies. Hands down.
I like flamingos better.
A At least there's one of each. At least there's one of each, yeah. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, just cleaning up the leftovers. Living the dream.
So, you know all about the slugs?
Yes.
I mean, that's good.
It's good and bad.
The Massasauga female finally decided to pass her slugs completely on her own, which is phenomenal news. I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm just glad she passed and she's healthy.
Yep, we don't have to do surgery.
Yes. I go on vacation, and it's literally 2 hours after I left for vacation, the female Massasauga started passing the unfertilized follicles.
I did like poke them and make sure there wasn't like anything at all developed inside, and there was nothing. So they were just slugs.
Okay.
It's definitely something that's frustrating for Tara, but we're getting places, and this is the first time the female has even shown signs of reproductive activity, so I still see it as a positive somehow.
She's over here if you want to take a look at her.
Oh, cool.
This is the first year she's able to reproduce, age-wise. So it's a good
Okay.
sign that she's cycling properly.
Yeah, we're very cognizant of their breeding, and they are an SSP-managed species, which means maintaining them in a really healthy environment so that they can hopefully have some offspring in the future. We have 10,000 animals here at the zoo, all of whom need our love, care, and attention. So whether it's through birth or at any point in their life, we are definitely here for them and do the best that we can. Have you tried feeding her since she laid?
Oh, yeah, she's eaten twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's eaten twice,
good.
yeah. She was
Oh,
starving.
fantastic. That's really good news.
It is a huge relief that she passed these on her own. We don't have to have surgery now, which is fantastic. So next year we'll be able to reproduce her and hopefully get babies next year. This is why you don't leave.
This is why you never leave.
Never leave.
Because you miss all the fun things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, keep me posted. Let me know if anything changes with her.
I will.
Well, we're gonna check up on the little ones, make sure everybody's eating. Manatee and Toastone are our newest arrivals. These guys were both orphaned, and we gotta get them up to 600 pounds. So we pack on the weight, we get them up to that magic number, and then hopefully they're back out in their native habitat down in Florida. Oh, that's what I like to see right there. Every one of them's eating. That's exactly what I like to see. Especially Manatee. He was one, he came in on the bottles. Took one look at us and was like, no more bottles, dude. I'm gonna stick with the lettuce. These guys are cleaning house. We've had to up our lettuce that we're putting in the tank a couple of times already, and that's nothing but a good sign. Wow, that's how big Banatee's gonna get if he keeps eating lettuce. She weighs over 2,000 pounds. These guys are rescues from the wild, and we're set up for long-term rehabilitation. Hopefully, we'll get them up to 600 pounds and then get them right back out in the wild, right where they're from. Yeah. Remember, eat that lettuce. You know, thank you guys. A gassy manatee is a happy manatee keeper.
I love all babies, all kinds of babies, doesn't matter what kind.
Whoa! Babies galore! Oh my God!
I know. We finally got some new baby goats. We're hungry. We know what that is.
What? Literally everyone's right here.
We got 5 babies, 4 of them boys and 1 girl. What are you doing?
That's pretty ridiculous.
Oh my God! They're Nigerian dwarf goats. They're on the heritage breed list. Heritage breeds are basically smaller breeds that small farmers have so that they can have milk. Oh! They're little, so it's great. They're one of our top attractions here at the barn.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Oh! Brambleberry is our only female in the group. She's very easy to pick out. She's multicolored in spots, kind of like a calico cat. Unfortunately, we've noticed that her umbilical cord is not healing appropriately. She's got a little hernia. If we don't fix it and it gets larger, what can happen is the organs from the inside can actually poke through. We're gonna have Dr. Katie check that out for us today. And we'll be doing that shortly, taking her up to the hospital. She's She's a Spitfire and doesn't even seem to care that that's going on. They
jump on their mom's back.
They jump on their mom's back. It's the cutest thing.
Baby Rattlesnake.
Yay! It's very hard not to love a baby goat. They wiggle into your heart real quickly.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, gotta fly.
Next, we're gonna go take a look at our flamingo chicks. These guys are a couple days old, and especially in these first couple days, we keep a really close eye on them. You wanna make sure that they're doing well, that they're eating normally, and especially flamingos with their long legs can develop some splaying issues that if you don't correct early can lead to lifelong challenges. Hi, Team Flamingos.
Hi.
How are we? I love them so much.
So we have 3 new flamingo chicks hatch out the last couple of days. These 3 chicks are really adorable. Each of them looks a little different. I'm kind of like an overprotective mom when it comes to these chicks. Like just to be on the safe side, we always like to have the vets look at them. These guys are so young, so just a small little issue could mean life or death, in all honesty.
Well, we'll look at all of them because they're adorable, and why not? Can I listen to you?
What a difference a day makes. He's completely different, I feel, than yesterday even.
Can I see your little umbilicus? I know you're not gonna like it. You can't even tell. You can't even tell you had an umbilicus. Not many people realize that baby birds also have a belly button, also known as an umbilicus, and this connects them to their yolk sac, which provides their nutrition in their egg. So when they hatch out, it's really important that we check to make sure that it's healing up appropriately and not a source for infection. Was he the one that had the oozy one? It's amazing. You're healed. You did it. Flamingo chicks don't start out pink. Their little baby fuzz is actually white. The reason flamingos are pink is the krill species that they eat kind of gives them that bright pink color. These little guys aren't eating that yet, so they don't have that pigment. Number 2?
Number 2.
He's up too. He's like
Silver fox. Yeah. So he had a bit of an accident and apparently rolled around in his own poop.
That's
so
always
he's
fun.
He's a bit orange.
But your umbilicus looks good too. Their bellies are nice and big and soft. Lungs sound good. Yeah, heart sounds good. Normal breath sounds.
Chick 3, we are more concerned about this because we noticed a slight leg splay issue. His right leg was bowing outward a little bit, and we were a little concerned about that because with long-legged birds, a minor problem with their legs can be pretty intense.
I know, it's hard. Here we go. Yeah, I totally see what you're saying. They're both deviated out at this point. I don't know, he's 2 days now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Number 3 is probably the one that I'm most concerned about. He's got a little bit of splaying in those legs, and if we catch it early and correct it, hopefully it won't cause any problems, but if it continues as he gets older, it can have some pretty serious ramifications long term. Let's try just kind of getting him up and standing while you guys are feeding a couple times a day. Okay. So not necessarily every time, but trying to force him to kind of develop those muscles, because it's the muscles that are gonna bring those legs in. As his muscles develop and as he uses the legs more, they should continue to correct themselves, but I'm gonna have the staff help him along a little bit and just do a little bit of physical therapy to help those legs turn inwards the way that they should. Yeah, like even just getting him up so he's having to put his legs underneath him like that. Okay. Kind of just hold his little belly and see that even alone is gonna help build those muscles up. Ow!
He is not a fan of you.
They start to hate the vets so quickly.
I know. We're gonna come back in a few days and do a recheck, see how he's progressing. If we don't see changes, we may need to be a little bit more assertive with how we're intervening. All right, little one, you can go back in your little house. Oh my goodness. Good times, friends.
That is so cool.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Artie. Come on, buddy. Okay, Artie's on his way. Artie is one of our 2 aardvarks that we have here at the zoo. He's our male. Here you go, bud. Artie's favorite treat's avocado. We like to call it guacamole. We use that to give him his medicine. So it's special, so he wants to eat it. When we first got him, we noticed that he was eating a lot and he wasn't putting on weight. So we found that he's deficient in something called carnitine. It's involved in how the food is converted into energy. He's been on the carnitine supplementation. Since he's been on that medication, we haven't had any issues with his weight at all.
I think he'll be ready for his ultrasound. One of the side effects of carnitine supplementation is that it can potentially cause issues with the heart. Once a year, they come and check his heart to make sure that it's functioning properly and everything looks good and the carnitine isn't affecting his heart at all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, favorite dog. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Waiting for you.
Favorite dog.
He's clearly not afraid of the doctors anymore.
Look at the little jiggles. Look at the little jiggles. Look how cute he is, though. How's Artie been doing?
Good. We haven't been doing a ton of ultrasound practicing, so this will be really good for him.
Artie the aardvark is getting an echo, which is a heart scan.
Artie, this way. Come on, buddy.
So there were some concerns that the carnitine deficiency that he has could be affecting his heart functions. So this echo today is really important to make sure that his heart is functioning as normally as it can. Alrighty?
Ready. Artie.
Oh my goodness.
I'll line him up and then, so that way he doesn't step on the expensive machinery. Artie.
Thank you.
Artie is one of my favorite animals that we have here in our Heart of Africa area. He's very gentlemanly, he's very calm. Oh, he's ready. He's already on his little brick. Oh, he's ready.
Such a good boy.
He really likes to station. He's really
Okay,
good at it.
you ready for me to put it down?
Ready, yep.
Okay.
Artie's been trained to do a heart ultrasound, and that's a little bit more difficult to train because they don't really like to stay still. But what we found best, is just use a cinder block. Come on, Artie, we're gonna go around. He stations his front feet right on top of that cinder block so that the vet has access to put the ultrasound machine underneath. Found it. Heart's there.
Heart's there.
Now, Kayla the other day was like, I can feel his heart. The more he eats, he'll calm down a bit.
Because he's ravenous. That's like me in the morning. Oh, I like that on my face.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. Someone's gonna do it. Hi.
Okay, Artie.
Look at his cute little face. I love Artie the aardvark because he's so unique. He's just beautiful, like his eyeballs, his face is so expressive and beautiful. He's just an incredible animal. He smells delicious. And I don't think it's his food, I think it's him. Looking at this echo, it does appear that things are stable and things look pretty good for now. So today's exam was really great. That looks really good. So I got some fairly decent clips. It's just his eyes, they're so pretty. Okay, mister.
I'll keep feeding him while
we exit.
Escape with the machinery.
Things look pretty normal from what I can see. His weight is good, his mobility is good, his heart function looks great. So I'm really pleased, and we'll see him back in a year. He did a great job today.
Yeah, he was very calm. I'm so proud of Artie. He was a rock star today. Now he can go back to being his sweet aardvark self and go ahead and take a long nap.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Priya.
Bye.
I do love them. She's like, it's me? It's my turn? She fast. Okay, Dee Dee's an expert goat wrangler. Oh, crying of bloody murder.
In you go. Brambleberry, when she was born, her umbilicus did not heal properly, so she has a little bit of umbilical hernia. So we are going to be taking her up to the vet hospital today, and we're going to be tucking it back up there, sewing it up, and then she should be good. It's a pretty easy procedure.
Yeah.
I know!
Where's everybody else? Everybody in. Umbilical hernias are super common in most mammal species. It happens in a lot of young animals. Essentially, at this point in time, she has a hole in her body wall. So it's still covered up by skin, but there's a potential that some of her organs might slip through that hole and get caught and cause more severe issues.
Hi, Peanut. Just a little poke in the back, okay? In the booty.
We always double check everything that much more when it's a first-time anesthesia for a baby.
I'm done. Good. Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna kind of do ellipse under mine. We're taking her belly button.
You have no belly button. You don't need it.
She's not
gonna have a belly button?
She doesn't need it. Not everybody needs a belly button. It's not a vital organ that, like, contributes to functioning.
Pretty sure if I was getting my belly cut open, I'd be like, bring the plastic surgeon in. I want a belly button.
You want a belly button? North America is very concerned with the idea that Brambleberry may not have a normal belly button. And I feel like I need to jump to her defense because I've had some medical history of my own in the past, and, you know, my belly button may not be completely 100% normal, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna overshare, but I won't.
Do you not have a belly button?
I do have a belly button. It's like in the wrong, like it's over more because when they did my surgeries, like it pulled.
See, she overshared.
Yeah, overshared.
I'm now fascinated by your belly button.
I knew the minute that I opened my mouth that I was in trouble because Carrie and Nikki are just fixated on this new fun fact that they've learned about me. Like where? Here? Here? Not like that far over, just like a little off midline. It also just goes to show that tends to be a lot of oversharing in this community. We all get to know each other pretty well, and you know, it's a safe space. I'm gonna turn her on 1%. I feel like her respirate kind of came up a little bit.
Yeah.
She's on 1 right now. That's good. You good? Yeah. All right. Someone just put a hand on her feet. Cutting.
I feel really good about going into Brambleberry's procedure. She's young, healthy. The only thing that scares me is she is young, so yeah, it does bring the mom out in me.
She's okay. As we expected, it's a simple procedure, and we're able to close up her hernia pretty quickly. We're kind of gonna close over it.
She's not breathing.
We're getting to the end, and of course, she decides that moment to stop breathing.
You have to breathe, baby.
We may need to intervene. This could potentially be life-threatening.
She's not breathing.
Okay, intubate her. We're getting to the end, suturing her up, and of course, she decides that moment to stop breathing.
You have to breathe, baby.
Turn her down, Tessa. We're done with all the pulling part. We're just closing her up.
There we go.
Yep. She was probably breath holding, so sometimes, especially when they get a little bit light, they'll take a deep breath and then not exhale for a little bit, but it can be scary. My favorite quality in an anesthetic patient is that they breathe the whole time. Kept us all on our toes, for sure. Just making sure you guys are paying attention to me.
You almost done?
We have a couple of skin to close. Yeah, I would turn her up a little bit. She may have a belly button after all, mainly because she's gonna have a little bit of a scar. So it won't be a true belly button, but it'll look like one. She won't get made fun of. You can get her on her side and touch things and move things. Ooh, baby, baby. Her bristles are in. Aww. Yes. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I get you. You got her? Oh my goodness. There's not many patients that I can recover from anesthesia in my arms. However, goats, especially baby goats, are perfect to kind of cuddle up, and it keeps them warm, and it allows me to kind of continue monitoring her as she wakes up. Hi.
What happened? Bring him on.
Hi. Tell me all about it. Okay, excellent. Yep, that was a beautiful recovery.
That's very loud, man. Touch your boo-boo.
The procedure went great. Hopefully in the next week, we will get the okay from the vets that she's good to go jumping around with a little belly button.
Perfect.
Hi.
How are ya?
Good. You are just in time for the 3 o'clock feed.
Look at that.
Feeding flamingos chicks is definitely a full-time job. It's every 2 hours for all throughout the day. Hello, chickies.
Is he fast asleep?
He is fast asleep.
It's a tough life. Ooh,
Oh. Okay. All right, buddy, you ready to eat?
Go to town.
Open that mouth.
The flamingos are actually fed a very special flamingo formula that our animal nutrition department makes. It's very high calories, it's high protein, vitamins, minerals, everything that our little babies need to stay nice and healthy and grow.
You gonna keep talking? Yeah. We answer everything, don't we? Yep.
Nice little baby birds.
Today, we're gonna have to do some physical therapy on chick number 3. So it's gonna be a little bit interesting.
What did Katie say? Just make him stand on his own, basically, right?
Yeah. Chick number 3 has a little bit of a splayed leg. At this age, it's pretty easy to go ahead and correct, hopefully, just by a little bit of exercise.
But he's literally like, what are you doing to me? What is going on?
It's the weirdest thing in the world.
It's amazing that their legs are they're so long, like they're little bean poles, basically. But they're still very, very wobbly, so they're more inclined to just sit down. You tell people, like, what did you do at work today? Well, I did physical therapy on a 2-day-old flamingo. Flamingo physical therapist. That's something new. I'm sure people don't see that too often. I think that's a good addition to a resume. It'll make me stick out in the crowd.
It was really tough.
It's a tough life. Chick 3 seems to be really using his muscles and trying to get his legs under him, and I'm really hopeful that it'll just be a few days of this and we'll be able to see results that we want to see.
How was it, bud?
Yeah.
Keep exercising and keep pooping.
Come on down.
Hey, how you guys?
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey. What's up? This is a very special morning. Four-line, our eland female, has had a baby. So we want to get a hold of that, give it a neonate exam, and just make sure it's got a good start on its life.
The common eland are a really beautiful animal and really symbolize the African safari. So they fit really well here at the Wilds.
She was right over here a little bit ago.
So this is a real big deal to us. We've actually not had a whole lot of eland babies on the ground, so this will be my first eland interaction with the baby eland calves.
Find my old tracks where I look for.
Kurt, you want me to stand up and spot it?
Yeah, why don't you stand up, Will? That'd be awesome.
Don't fall.
Don't fall.
Don't do anything that's not safe.
Most of our species out here actually hide their calves, and this is to protect them. So they will actually stash them away, they know where they're at, and these babies literally will not move. They can literally be under your foot, and until you're on top of them, you have no idea.
Or will you see it yet? Should be on the right somewhere pretty soon.
Oh, he's behind us. Back wheel.
Oh, yeah. How far?
About 4 o'clock.
Right there.
Yep, I see it.
How far is it?
You're lined up with me about,
And then
yeah,
right
you
there.
can see it.
I mean, we drove 3 foot away from this animal, probably weighs 40, 50 pounds, and you couldn't see it right beside our truck.
We are actually in a perfect spot once we get eyes on the calf. All the eland herd is off and away. So for once, this is setting up to be a quick and easy calf grab. It is going wild, and it is going crazy really fast, as I really underestimated this calf. They are feisty.
It just goes to show you, at only 24 hours old, these eland are strong, powerful little creatures.
Yeah.
I got it. I got you.
They are feisty.
Yep. Yep, this is why I need 3 of us.
Big son of a gun, isn't it?
Yeah! Lit me up.
Oh, we got moms coming.
So anytime a calf calls out for the mom, as soon as that call goes out, all bets are off, and you got the whole party coming.
I've never had one of them jump in the back yet. But today's a new day.
The first thing we do is a physical exam. We stick our fingers in their mouth. We palpate all the limbs. We want to make sure that those joints are nice and solid. We always want to check the sex. We want to know if it's a boy or girl.
Well, it's a girl.
Well, I was wrong.
Nacho it is.
Big one.
Nacho. And we got us a nice, big, healthy female. We're going to give this one the name Nacho. The father of all these calves is named Macho. So I've had it in the back of my brain this whole time. I want to name one of them Nacho.
I don't think she likes that.
Nacho's a great name. And then the other possibility could be Eland Musk, which I'm really pulling for, but no one else is quite getting into it.
Nacho. Look at her.
Kurt and myself really work with hoofstock animals a lot. And hoofstock kind of get the bad rap every once in a while. It's just another brown deer, or it's just another antelope. And when the reality of it is, hoofstock species are the baseline of all the ecosystems. So a healthy baby hoofstock of any kind is good for all of our animals here at the Wilds.
She looks good.
She does look good.
Yeah.
You
So
guys,
we
everybody
got ear
happy?
tag, transponder, umbilicus, and blood. I think we're ready to go.
Let's get up. All right. Got it? Yeah. Gonna take that blood for me.
What do you think that thing weighs? 40 pounds?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Is that yellow tag its mom?
Look at her.
No, that one right there.
Yeah. Look her back
Yeah,
end.
4 lines of mom. I was very happy with the way the neonate went today. This is a healthy kid. You know, we've checked it out. I feel great about it, and I know I just let Forlon take it from here. She'll raise up a good calf. The kid's like, I'm out of here.
That's right, yeah.
I was wrong, huh? That's a big old female.
Big kid.
Yeah, it was.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nice job, team.
Yeah, good job, good catch.
Yeah.
Nacho!
Today we're gonna check on chick number 3. This is the most recent chick that was born, and last time we looked at him a couple of days ago, his legs were kind of at an odd angle, so they've been doing some physical therapy, and I'm excited to see how they're looking. Hi, look at you go! He's cruising.
We've been doing quite a few days of his physical therapy. We think we're seeing some results, but again, we need the vets to confirm everything. Look at those legs.
Oh my gosh, he looks great!
Right?
Oh, his legs look great, Mal.
Don't they look
amazing? That's so good! Look at you, building those thigh muscles. I see you. You look so much better. I mean, he's holding them under him appropriately.
Oh.
Like,
It's like, woman, what are you doing?
That's weird. This is food time, right? There we go. Yeah, looks great.
Yay!
I don't,
That was
yeah.
so quick.
Yeah, I think just that little bit, like sometimes if, you know, I mean, they gotta build those muscles and you guys helping, just even this little bit moves it along and then it corrects itself, which is awesome. Chick number 3 looks great. And at this point, I don't think we need to do anything else differently for chick number 3 than we do for the other 2. He can continue to grow up normally.
So you're thinking pre-feed time, we don't have to do this anymore, just throw him in exercise
I think
and have him do it himself.
I mean, look at how he's moving around in that enclosure. Good
makes
job.
me happy. The leg splay, it was like 3 days, 4 days, and the chickie has basically corrected. These guys literally, they grow so quickly, they're so pliable that it really does happen that fast. So honestly, we don't have to do any more physical therapy. We just need to make sure that they keep getting exercise.
All right, I'm taking him off our list.
All right, will do.
Cool, sounds good. Thanks, Mel.
Thank you.
Hey. So, how's it doing?
So cute.
You've seen it, of course.
I have seen it.
Okay. So overnight, our Thompson's gazelle calf was born. So long-awaited little baby is finally on the ground. Mom doing good too?
Yeah, she seems to be.
Good.
She's got it parked out a little bit.
Okay. This is the first calf of our herd for Thompson's gazelles. First brand new, one-day-old calf that we've had in the region. None of us knew, like, what color would it be? How big would it be? So it's all new experience for all of us. Hi, little baby. Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my God, you're so cute and so bushy. What do you think, guys? Where's Mom? Is she over there?
Yeah, she's been hanging out there a lot.
At first glance, this baby looks very healthy, but we will know more here shortly from Animal Health because Dr. Katie is actually on her way over here right now to do the baby's first exam.
Hi. Ready for baby? Ready for baby. These first few days of this baby's life are critical and a pretty tentative time. A lot can go wrong, honestly. So we want to make sure we're staying ahead of that. Baby's been doing well?
Yeah, very super active.
What do we think, boy or girl?
I think it's a girl.
Yeah?
Me too.
Why? I think it's a girl.
Yeah?
Just because of the way she's cleaning it. Gotcha.
Yeah. I think it's just cute.
Only girl babies can be cute.
I always say I want it to be healthy. I think it's a little girl, though, because it's so petite and the face is just so sweet on it.
I think it's a girl, just because I hope it's a girl.
She's so excited to try. Dr. Katie is checking to figure out the sex. I know, baby.
What do we got?
Oh.
Ah! What do we got?
So overnight, our Thompson's gazelle calf was born. You're so cute. With babies, we like to do, when we can, baby wellness exams. We determine the sex, so male or female.
Oh,
what? It's a boy.
I mean, not that we're disappointed.
Yeah, it's a bully.
Oh my God. It's a little...
Dr. Katie says it's a little boy, so clearly I was wrong, but that's okay, because a healthy baby is a healthy baby.
It's exciting. As long as it's healthy, I'm happy.
That's a little...
Darn it, I was completely wrong. Shaking.
We want to make sure baby's strong. We want to make sure we see evidence of nursing. We need to make sure that they don't have any abnormalities.
I was wrong about the sex.
Yeah, weird.
Wrong about the weight. 5 days off on the birthday.
Got little choppers already. Ready. Oh, we got a good suckle response. Good gut sounds.
Feel your belly, little boy. Yeah, food in there.
Oh my, I know. How
cute
they are.
Our part's done.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This baby boy calf looks fantastic. Everything, he's checking all the boxes. He is bright, alert, strong, and not super thrilled with being held, which is normal. We want that. I would give this baby an excellent bill of health.
Oh my God.
Healthy.
It's a boy. We always want girls.
What? No, we don't. Girls are a handful. Have you met Vespa? Have you
Yeah,
met
that's true.
Vespa?
That's true.
I love them already. You know, who doesn't love babies? But they just bring out something different in you. You know what I mean? See, I'm gonna cry because I love them so much, and they just bring new energy and new life. And everybody will be working with this calf, and to have it from day one and eventually going out into the savannah, it's just beautiful.
I am such a good baby. Look at that little face.
I know.
I will volunteer to help any baby ever.
You're a dinosaur.
Doesn't matter what it is. I love helping with babies.
Oh, hello, friend. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh. How you doing?
I just get a happy feeling that I've helped contribute to raising them.
Oh, look at that little baby. Look at that face. Doesn't get much cuter than that.
OG!
Come on, Ouch. You come to see your boy?
I am. Lover. OG is Moose. He's about 4 years old. He was an orphan, and I helped hand rear him, and he's very special to me. He's doing great. He's giant, and they're gonna weigh him, and I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. Hey, baby!
Hi. Look how good to see you.
Come see your mommies.
And get some browse for you.
Come here, buddy.
Kelly was part of the team that helped hand raise OG. So when we first picked him up, he was teeny tiny. He actually fit in a large dog kennel. He was all legs. He kind of looked like a donkey a little bit. He had these really big ears and really, really long legs.
I was allowed to be one of OG's moms, which is the most precious thing in the world. He was fluffy, fuzzy, big eyes, just sweetness, pure sweetness. He always remembers me whenever I come around. Yes, OG. I know. I love you. We don't go in with him anymore. He's large and dangerous. We can give him treats and pet him and touch his antlers. He fills up half of my heart. He's my favorite animal. Favorite animal in the zoo. He's it. Many of the animals you see at the zoo today have been hand-reared, and that's a bond that keepers form with the animals that lasts a lifetime.
Is he on the scale yet?
No. Oh, here he comes.
Here he comes.
Hi. Moose weights fluctuate during the year. OG is also going into its moose breeding season, so something called rut. And during rut, OG only has one thing on his mind, and it's really not eating. So this will be his probably the biggest weight for this year.
He's all 4 on.
We got 13, 11, 13, 12.
No way.
I know, right? He's a big
You
boy.
are a monster. This is really great for OG and his future. As long as he maintains a good weight going into the winter season every year, he should hopefully live a long, long life. Leathery, can you understand? I know. I know. Oh, it's just a great feeling in your heart that this enormous animal remembers me when I took care of him when he was a tiny baby.
You guys good if I put him back out in his yard?
I think Kelly's got her, she's done with her moose fix.
I got
for the
one
day.
kiss and some good rubbing.
You might have to go out there and call
Bye,
him,
Ouch.
too.
Bye, lover.
go over here and we'll try the first bottle.
Okay.
I mean, I can't
the
imagine
big.
we're gonna give more than what, 2-3 ounces or so.
All right.
Yesterday we had a new Thompson's gazelle calf born. It's a little boy, and as part of his management, what we're going to do is we are hand rearing. The plan.
Yes.
Shannon always got a plan.
Yes, she does.
All right, so we're going in and we're starting him on a bottle. We are doing that to assist with his comfort level and his stress level. Thompson's gazelles in general are very flighty animals, and the more comfortable they are with people, the better they do. So we'll go 25 evaporated milk, which is the formula, to 75 plain water. Since this is his first one, it's gonna be a handful. Okay, you ready? He needs to get comfortable. We don't want to push too hard too fast, because if you do that, you're setting a bad tone for your relationship. So you kind of have to hold your breath. He knows. Oh, he's ready to go. Right. You got it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, you ready? So we're about to go in and offer this calf its first bottle. Oh, he's ready to go. So we grab him up and we do that so he doesn't hurt himself. So if we can get him kind of in a tight position, he'll basically just kind of relax. And then we have the ability to sit with him and start working with the bottle.
Hey, peekaboo. I love you.
I'm like, yeah, get a life, lady, huh? He's doing exactly what we expected. The fact that he's calm is awesome. He's not like shaking or anything. So this is good. This is all good. Put him on grain.
Oh, yes. Oh, there we go. There we go. I can feel it biting on.
Yeah, I can see he's chewing it. Yep, you're good. You're good. He's taking the bottle right now, as well as can be expected. Honestly, I'm very pleased because we're making those little strides. He likes out of the side of the mouth.
Weirdo. He's so weird of a weirdo. Is he swallowing?
Yeah. He's chewing on it, but he's also suckling on this one, which again is a gain because he's getting the calories, he's getting the taste of that formula, and it's setting us well on our way to achieving our goal.
You just get him to take it and then worry about the front later.
Because he's swallowing
weirdo.
beautifully. But this time tomorrow, I think we're gonna be cruising with him. It's a good day. I really feel like we're gaining speed. It's super encouraging, and it's beating all expectations. Yay! It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. It's like so cool, you know? Because you just wait for it to happen, and when it happens, those fears of, maybe, nutrition and weight and all of the things that come along that, like I said, keep you up at night, they diminish. I can't wait to text everybody and let them know that he did so well. Little goals, so. Goodness.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Our 3 new flamingo chicks are growing like little weeds. They can start to basically be flamingos.
Yay!
And here we
So big.
They grow so fast. They're getting along decently well.
They really are. Do you want to rock their worlds one more time and try to do swimming lessons with them?
Yeah, let's do it.
So a fun little thing that people don't really know about flamingos is that they float. They're very buoyant, and they can swim basically like little ducks with really, really long legs. So today we are gonna put them in our shallow pool of really warm water, and they're gonna go for their first swim ever.
All right, buddy boy or girl. Here we go.
Come on.
All right, little one.
Ooh, this is like bath water.
Nice and warm.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Woo! It's okay.
Floating just like we're supposed to.
We started a few years back doing hydrotherapy with our flamingo chicks at a really young age because we found that really helped with their leg strength and everything like that. So we only do it for a few minutes at a time, but it's definitely, we've seen differences in their leg strength.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Takes a hot minute to realize what you're doing. Oh, he's already found the ledge. How are you doing? Do we want to go back in? A few more seconds of a couple more laps?
Every chick is a different story, and they have a different personality, and everything is a first for them. So seeing them swim for the first time and how they react to it is always kind of special.
2 is done, but these 2 might be able to do it a little more.
Here you go.
Come here, buddy. Let's dry you off. I know. You're chilly now.
Yeah.
All right, come
Definitely
on.
got to put them in a nice warm area.
Yes.
First hydrotherapy session off the list. They've done a great job.
Hopefully tomorrow they'll start going out into the yard for the first time. We're very excited to share them with the adult flamingos, and it's really kind of a neat thing to see.
And yeah, feel free to grab a hellbender and put one in if you want.
Oh, that's awesome. Today's a big day for our young hellbender salamanders because we're releasing them back to the wild. We've had these babies since they were eggs, basically, and raised them up here at the wild. So we've got 58 babies that we're going to take back and release, and they've been here about 4 years. So we're transporting them in coolers back to their native river in West Virginia, which is about 60 miles from here.
I usually try and get a good grip like it by the front legs, and that makes them a little bit less slick. But 2 hands also.
There you go. A hellbender is a really cool salamander. It's the 3rd largest salamander in the world. And they used to be all over the place here in Ohio and in West Virginia. The last 20 years, they have really tanked in numbers. So with our hellbender program that Dr. Steve spearheads, we're doing our part to repopulate the species.
Whoa! Hellbenders are really weird amphibians. I mean, they're living fossils that, they were basically date back to the age of the dinosaurs.
That one's happy in Ohio.
Yeah. If we lost hellbenders in the U.S., we'd basically lose 250 million years of evolution in that one species. We're all working together for the common goal of keeping these guys from going extinct.
Oh,
Yeah,
slippery devil is the reason they're called snot otters.
Yep.
If you ever touch a hellbender, it's kind of slimy, and so people are fond of calling it a snot otter. Yeah, that slime does stay on your hands, man.
Yeah. So it's really great that Jan's going to come out and join us on this hellbender release. Having someone get behind hellbenders who's also, known for gorillas and rhinos and things that, have a much higher profile, but that she's really excited about getting out with us and releasing, these snot otters is really cool and one of the great things about being at the wilds.
And this is what we're all about. I mean, this for somebody who works in an institution like ours that's about conservation, this is what it's about, full circle.
Cool.
They're all loaded up, and we're headed to West Virginia. I'm excited. I'm like really excited, for real. There we go. All right, here we go.
So today we're going to release 58 of our wild hellbenders out in the stream that we collected them as eggs 4 years ago. It's a lot of hellbenders, and it should be a significant increase to the population of that river there. So we're pretty excited about that. All right, grab a cooler. You guys want to grab the other one?
Sure. You want to go sideways?
We have a really big team today, and it's because of all the folks that really help out our wildlife ecology program.
Perfect.
Who would like to be a holder?
This is a huge undertaking. We have 4 coolers full of hellbenders, many, many hellbenders in each cooler. So we've got students out looking for appropriate rocks where a hellbender can go under and stay and be safe. Oh, look, feel where my fingers are.
Yeah, so that's a nice little space right there.
All right, you want to give it a shot?
So, yep, so go ahead and just put his head in.
It's a big moment. I mean, we've put in a lot of hours. I can't even count the hours taking care of these hellbenders, and all for the moment that's today, which is to get them back out in their home rivers and as part of the wild population.
He's in.
Poodle. In now.
That is so awesome. We just released a hellbender. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure they'll, be probably a little bit of a shock, at first,
Yeah.
but I think in like 2 or 3 days they'll wake up and be like, oh, I kind of like it here.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're not in tanks anymore.
Yeah.
For me, releasing these animals back into a wild situation, trying to repopulate a native species, that's where it's at. When we can make our best effort at conservation of a species by putting them back in their wild habitat. I mean, it just speaks to my soul.
Oh, I think he's all the way in. That's all right.
Yay! Last hellbender! Woo! That is awesome.
So, yeah, it's
what
pretty
an
great.
awesome day. My gosh.
It's pretty great. The release went really well, but it was also just a little bit sad too. Dropping your kids off at college is probably a pretty good analogy for that. Yeah.
I should watch you go to the shallower parts. I knew it was going to happen. Were you watching? Gosh darn it. He was watching. It was great fun. I only fell down once.
Woo! My goodness. Tell it like it is. Ready to go play outside?
Go outside.
You can play outside with the big kids. Spread those wings. Here we go, here we go.
Today, the chicks are going out into the yard for the first time. This is always very exciting because it's the first time that we get to share all the hard work and our flamingo chicks and our babies with all the public.
She says, what are those things?
So we have baby gates to keep the nosy adults from getting too close because not all of them are very nice, so that keeps boundaries for everybody.
Here we go.
Wish we could do like a...
One day, this'll all be yours.
But today you're going in here. Ta-da! They're like, all right, now we want to be by you. They're only 13 and 14 days old, so they are still youngsters with still plenty of growing to do.
And as you can see, the adults are very nosy.
It's definitely kind of sensory overload. They're hearing adult flamingos call for the first time. Chicks are experiencing grass for the first time. They're really experiencing sunshine for the first time. They're experiencing wind for the first time. Lots of new experiences for them.
Good job. Babies. Babies. Yeah. You guys are doing good. You're doing so good.
Even though they're still young, you can already see that there are differences behaviorally between the chicks. Chick 1 is kind of the spazzier one. Chick 2, the silvery one, is just the chillest of chill. And Chick 3 is kind of the boss. I'm thinking it's a female.
All right. Ready to go say hi to people quick?
Hi.
Say hi to people. Are you coming too? Yeah. Okay, so these are chicks that are 2 weeks old. They're very little. So as you can see, when flamingos hatch out of the egg, to talk over. We're talking.
You know, it's kind of a proud papa moment. They hit this milestone, and as long as everything goes well, then they get to spend more and more time out. It's really kind of a neat thing to see.
Keep stopping back. We'll usually have them out probably in the afternoons if you're gonna see them. So glad you guys got to see the chickies.
You know, one of the easiest ways that people can connect with flamingos are with babies, because everybody loves babies.
Say goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah.
We're going in.
Oh my goodness. He's ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, bud. You want to paint?
Handsome. He's like, you got grapes?
We do. You
I got lots of grapes for you, kid. Madeline, are you gonna come down for this? Today we are gonna do some painting with our red pandas. I simply love painting with them. It's a little messy. They get paint all over their paws. They track paint pretty much all over the exhibit, and then we sell the paintings, and they're just so stinking cute.
Oh, yes. There you go. Oh, get a nice
some
tail
drags
swipe.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sitting on the paint. Do this. She's coming. We're gonna get too involved. Come on.
There we go. Good job.
You're gonna please stand up. They're the best. There are moments when I think, do I really do this for a living? Like, is this really what I do? Yeah, it totally is.
Look what you guys did.
Yeah, I think they're about done. And so glad you guys were hungry today.
Should get a canvas and just press it. Good job, Picassos.
Okay, then bye.
Nap time. Jealous.
And we are no longer needed.
So I'm just taking a peek at both Winter and Storm. We are just a couple of days away from our expected due date for our female Mexican wolf. So our female's name is Winter, our male's name is Storm. There's Storm. He's patrolling by, just making sure we're not gonna mess with her, I promise. They are about 3 years old. This is their first time being together for breeding, given the fact that this is her first litter of puppies ever. And we never know how they're gonna do as parents. Puppies don't come with a manual, so we kind of cross our fingers and hope she kind of has those innate mothering skills. We'll just have to wait and see. We know we're getting close because she is huge. We're kind of waited with bated breath to hopefully see puppies this weekend. A Mexican wolf is a smaller subspecies of the gray wolves. They are one of the most endangered mammals in the world. All 150 wolves that are currently in the population are related to and came from the stock in zoos across the country. So it's something that we're super proud of. Hey.
Hey.
I was just down at the wolf habitat checking things out. He's patrolling around a lot.
Yeah.
But I didn't really see her very much.
She's moving real slow. Is she? And she's got the wolf waddle going on. Look at this poor girl.
Oh. Yeah, that's the get these babies out of me.
Yeah.
I am done pregnancy walk.
Yep, there she goes.
Oh, there she comes.
Look how wide she is.
We have a den here in our habitat that we kind of tried to make as wolf-loving as possible.
She's checking it out. She's looking for a place.
So since we're now officially in our window, we're backing off.
Yep, we are only going down to that area once a day. Double check the den. The den looks great. It's staying dry.
Our watch starts tonight,
Yes.
right? Starting tonight, we're gonna be watching overnight to make sure we catch it when it happens, and we'll be monitoring the wolves from afar on camera until we have puppies on the ground. I'm nervous, I'm excited. We're part of the family, and we can't wait for that new bundle of joy to arrive.
Toddy, you gotta let me finish what I'm doing here. Oh, no, I see what you're getting ready to do. Nice try, mister. I know. Here, you want more banana? You can't pee on the desk, though. You're chomping really loud, sir.
This is Toddy, so this is a small tooth palm civet.
Here, I know you were already eating food, too, so you're just being a fatty today.
He's a unique animal and one that a lot of people don't get to see and probably won't ever see in the wild. And he's actually one of the only species of this civet in the country today. And so Toddy's about 19 years old, so he's been with us for a long time. When I first started here at the Columbus Zoo, Toddy was one of those first animals that I was able to connect with. Coming into the Columbus Zoo, I didn't have a lot of animal experience. So for me, it's the idea of me growing up in this program and watching Toddy grow up too. You always start to reflect on the amount of time that you've been able to spend with that animal. He's an old man of this department, but he's pretty special to a lot of us.
Hi, Toddy.
Sitting here saying, I need more banana.
Toddy is one of my favorite animals here at the Columbus Zoo, and I've had the pleasure of getting to work with him since he was a baby. Typically, they would live between about 12 and 14 years, and he's actually almost 20. He's probably touched more people's hearts than any other animal we have here at the Columbus Zoo.
We've been watching the past year him drop some weight, which is a little bit concerning at his age.
Is he eating the same amount of
Yeah.
food, or are you seeing a decrease?
He won't finish all the food bowl every day that we offer. So that's kind of my concern with the weight. He is an animal that we know has had teeth problems in the past, so we just need to get a better look at his teeth to make sure that there's not something we're missing there.
He definitely, you can tell he feels lighter.
Yeah.
Poor boy.
He still loves his banana, though.
One of the things with Toddy, he's really surpassed the life expectancy of a civet by a lot. He's not been an animal that has been to the vet very often because he's been a very healthy animal, but we know he's getting older, he's starting to lose weight.
It's probably best to have Katie look at his teeth to see if there's
Hey,
any
buddy.
teeth problems, and then we just kind of go from there.
Yeah, I think we have to keep everything in perspective. I'm really, really hoping it's just his teeth, which wouldn't surprise me for an animal his age. And that's my hope. I love that animal.
Let's go save this little Bactrian deer and give it a tag.
So our Bactrian deer fawn that were born this spring are starting to get to that age where they're starting to really graze a lot and not as dependent on their mothers. But it also creates a caveat because now they're going to be a lot more susceptible to parasites. This is one of the things that plague the Bactrian deer here at the Wild. Kurt and myself really consider ourselves hoofstock keepers. So being able to work with hoofstock and also see them in these herd mentalities, especially like we can do here at the Wilds, is really special because you're seeing an animal act like a wild animal. Our guests and the people that get to see them really get a new appreciation of how special hoofstock actually is and not just a background species on a pretty scenic view. They really have personality. They really have a lot of social dynamics, and it's just one of those things that's really special once you see them in person.
Ooh, what do we got here? We got a bunch of fawns right here.
Yeah. So this time of the year, it's actually really difficult to work with the Bactrian deer herd because when they are in rut, we have a lot of males out there, and it's a really beautiful situation to be able to see some of these natural behaviors. However, on a management side, it can be really difficult. The herd's split up all over the place. The males don't like the females leaving. The males are fighting. So tensions are high within the herd right now, and really, the rut is all that's on their mind. Oh, this one's got stain on its tail. That one's got stain on it, yeah. We started noticing what we call a messy butt or diarrhea on these deer. And when that happens, we have to act quick. Unchecked parasitic infection can lead to an outbreak and really devastate the whole Bactrian deer herd. Not only the Bactrian deer herd, but it can spread to the other species. This happens in the wild, and it can happen here at the Wilds. Once the parasites really start happening, it's almost like a cold going through an elementary school. Usually once one parasite prognosis shows up, everybody's gonna get it. So the quicker we can get to it, the quicker we can resolve the issue and get us into the winter time, so that way we're not dealing with this when the conditions aren't as well. That light one.
See its fur?
Yeah.
Darts in. It's got a dirty butt.
I would have chose the other one, but that's fine.
Well, we'll do them both.
Oh, wait a minute. No, stop. Stop. Look at the hawks on this one right here.
Okay,
Oh.
it's a phone crew down
Yeah.
Yep.
there. They're doing hook stuff. Okay.
Hey, dear. Get ready.
Nice shot.
So we get really lucky. We get the shot in on the second fawn, and it goes down really quick, which is really nice for us. So it's about 50 yards away. So we're gonna get out, scoop it up, drive it over to the vet truck where the other fawn's at, and we're gonna start this procedure simultaneously.
It's got the sloshy gut. I can hear it. As soon as I picked that kid up, I could like hear its gut sloshing around. You can see its rear end. It was very good that we got this one today. If we wouldn't have got it, I don't know how much longer it could have stayed like this.
You get that head. Got it.
Here's a
Got
sheet
it.
for you guys.
Monitor the resp, and if we're not breathing, we'll intubate, okay?
These parasites can really take a toll on these young fawns and ultimately end in death. We have to get ahead of this to keep it from spreading to the herd and our other species. Cody's on the head of one of the deer, Kurt's on the other, and at the same time, I'm trying to clean these deer up. They get kind of what we call that messy butt, and there is just poop all over their rear ends, down their legs. So I'm gonna clean that off so that way tomorrow I can tell if they still have a loose stool or if actually they're doing a little bit better.
We all need a little probiotic in our life.
Deworm or two.
Bactrian deer are one of my favorites. They're actually one of the first animals I ever managed in the AZA program. So I got a little bit of history and really like them. So it's hard to me to see this little girl doing this. I mean, she's only like 3 months old. She's just starting life. This can be heartbreaking.
Monitor the resp, and if we're not breathing, we'll intubate, okay?
Did we get breathing? Some shallow breaths. Okay.
With these particular species of Bactrian deer, once the parasites really start happening, we have to get on top of it. It can run rampant. So our job is going to be pretty tough.
We're good on ours. Thank you. And then if you want to take the oxygen for yours, you can.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that we want to do when we get our hands on these fawns, and obviously we want to treat them for the parasites. We also want to support them with fluid therapy and with vitamins that they may have lost from the parasites. And then we also want to go ahead and tag them so that we can identify them in the future.
I'm glad we got this one. Definitely
Yeah.
looks rough.
People should care about these deer because they're one of the rarest deer on the planet. It's a species that we could lose in my lifetime if we don't do more to help them and conserve them.
So we're about ready to be done. Are we gonna try to wake them up at the same time?
Yeah, we'll reverse at the same time.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready, go.
It's starting to move a little bit more. He'll probably get up now. I win. There you go.
Oh, come on, sweetie.
Good girl. Both deer are up almost at the same time, and they're both taking off together, which is really nice. The herd's moved on because of all the commotion. These two have each other to kind of give each other comfort and then start working their way slowly to the herd. So overall, it really went perfectly.
Little drunk.
I like how they do the slow turn back.
Yeah.
Do you have the keys?
Yeah.
Where's the keys?
I don't remember paying. Did I leave my cracker?
Good job, guys.
We'll be out here to check on these two tomorrow, and hopefully we will not see any more messy butts or signs of parasite spreading. However, in these kind of situations, the Bactrian deer are going to get a little extra focus just because we don't want to miss any opportunity to see these signs that they're starting to get a little bit sick and that the parasites are actually spreading.
Exciting day today. We're going to get a tree for our elephants. The landscaping department is preparing a site for future construction. And unfortunately for the tree's got to come down, but fortunately for the elephants get a tree.
Now the fun part is take it from one end of the zoo to the other end of the zoo.
So, I don't know if you can see the tips touching the photos on the wall. If you can push that branch forward, yeah, we don't want that touching the sides if we can help it.
Unbelievable that they drug it from one side of the zoo to the other without any damage to the zoo.
And I'm glad we made it through the tunnel. Me too.
Good job, Dave. Piece of cake, wasn't it?
Oh, there they come. Phoebe's in the lead right now. Phoebers, how are you? Would you like to stand with me and let Sunny come up here first? No? You don't want to stay with me for a second? Oh, she's just gonna walk right into it. So elephants eat on trees and tall grasses, so every time they get a tree, they absolutely love them. They have their favorites and they have their ones they just use as toys, but every tree that comes into the facility, the elephants love. Oops, that was an excited, did you hear that? That was an excited trunk slap on the ground.
Oh, there you go.
Yummy. This will be good for their weight loss. It's good salad.
I think it was a big success because we got it here without breaking anything.
Nobody got hurt?
Nobody got hurt.
They thank you, we thank you, and we look forward to more.
She's moving her back legs again. She flipped her tail. What's going on? What's going on?
This morning we were watching our female Mexican wolf, Winter. We've been suspecting that she's pregnant. We saw her breeding a couple months ago, and we are thinking today might be the day.
We think we're seeing contractions. She's lifting her tail up. This is really exciting for all of us.
You know, Michelle and I are texting back and forth, and once she had been in there for a good solid amount of time, we kind of established that we thought she was staying in.
Beautiful day for puppies.
We have not had Mexican wolf puppies here at the zoo in probably about 15 years. So for most of the staff, this is a first. There's always a concern. You're always a little bit worried. She's a first-time mom. This is also a first-time dad. So there are things that we have to watch for and things that we have to worry about. And of course, there's that nervous energy of anticipating these puppies being born.
Puppies are gonna fall out of her soon.
It's a very exciting morning for us because it's so new and it's so different and it's such a special moment.
Come on, baby, push out a baby.
Oh, wait,
Push
this,
out a baby.
Are you watching right now?
Everyone that can't be down here with us in the bear kitchen is still watching on a camera somewhere. Ellie is watching up at Polar right now and was pretty sure that she saw a baby.
I think, is that just the floor?
I don't know.
So sometimes when we're watching, we're not 100% sure what we're watching.
God, that tail is up so high. Oh, girly.
We saw something that might have looked like a baby.
That is not a
That's a
puppy
foot.
right there. That's her foot.
It actually ended up being just her foot.
That's her foot,
It's her
Eleanor.
foot, Ellie.
It's a straw baby.
She said which foot?
Her back foot.
I'm just super dumb.
The one attached to her leg.
I don't know. It looks like a baby to me. In my defense, the cameras are not the best quality. So a foot looks like a baby, which looks like a tail. I'm trying my best. Who knows?
Sometimes what you think is a baby is not. So we all got very excited for a minute and then realized that it was just her foot. Oh, gosh, look at her sides go in. Come on, girlie. You can do it.
Typical litter size with Mexican wolves can vary. We're not expecting a very large litter. We'd be happy with anywhere from 2 to 4 to 6. They can have up to 12, but we're not anticipating that this is going to be one of them.
Who else are we missing? I talked to Ash. Oh, gosh, look at her sides go in. Come on, girlie. You can do it.
Ready down, baby. 10:08:45.
Woo!
Oh,
it's moving.
Oh, she's cleaning
Hi,
it.
baby.
Clean it, mama, clean it.
Baby number 1.
Yay!
Look at the tail.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little tail.
That's adorable. We just had our first puppy born. It's huge. It looks like a really big puppy.
That's a big baby.
It is a good size.
So Winter's had her first pup, and now we are starting to see signs that the second pup is about to emerge. Oh,
she's like, what?
There's a wiggle.
Happening?
The interval between births can be anywhere from an hour to 4 or more hours. So we're hoping that this will happen rather quickly, so it could be any moment.
And
push that baby out.
Oh, what did we
We got color.
Why do we have color now?
It went off of night view.
It's like we just came out of the house in Oz. Looks like it's almost out, not quite. I think she's trying hard to position herself appropriately without squishing her other kid.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah. So we've got 2 puppies now. That's very exciting.
They look really good. She's doing so good.
Watching Winter, you think she was a seasoned pro. She's doing fantastic.
Really exciting part is we have no idea if there are any more coming.
The 2 puppies that are on the ground are doing fantastic, so we're happy to see that, but we're hoping still for some more.
She's pretty large. I'd be surprised if she only has 2. I mean, she might.
No.
Oh, we're getting it. Here we go. Oh,
What's that thing?
yeah.
I think that was another baby.
There we go.
Yep.
Go get it, Mama.
We're up to 3. We might have more, we might not. We're kind of getting to midday. Oh, look, there's another one just born.
That's a new one, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty soon she's gonna be like, there's too many, I can't keep track of where they all are.
How can you not fall in love with 4 puppies? You're not human if you don't love little puppies squirming around everywhere. Like, they're adorable, and I really can't wait to meet them.
We've got 4 on the ground. We would be perfectly happy if this is where we stopped. It's really exciting for us here to think that we added 4 more wolves to this incredibly small population.
We're getting ready to take Toddy, who's our palm civet, to get his teeth cleaned, and he's dropped a little bit of weight over the past month, so we're just wanting to get everything checked out and make sure that he's still healthy. Hello, everyone.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great.
How's Toddy?
He's good. He's a little mad at y'all for not letting him eat, though.
Well, you know, we're kind of jerks like that.
Do you want to know a cool fact?
I love cool facts.
So he's the only one of this species in the U.S. right
in
now.
human care. Great, no pressure.
I'm
I
just
love when
telling
you tell me this is the only one we have. They're super critically endangered,
Listen.
and he's everybody's favorite animal. That's why I had coffee this morning. My favorite thing is when keepers tell me that this is the most endangered animal or there's only one in the zoo. They have this long history of loving this animal because, you know, it's not like I'm already anxious that we're going into this in a very old animal, but just a little bit of extra added pressure. Older animals, anytime they have weight loss, there are a list of things that always kind of run through our minds. Unfortunately, cancer is kind of at the top of that list. So by doing a CT, by getting blood work, we can determine if there's something else we need to be concerned about. Let's do it. There we go, like a little babushka civet. Okay. I know you're gonna hate it.
Hopefully we have a tooth problem, and if any of them have to be removed, then we'll take them out.
Ooh, his breath is bad.
His breath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at his front canine, so the long teeth in the front, it is disgusting. It is definitely infected. It is super loose and wobbly, not a healthy tooth by any stretch of the imagination. It seems like an easy fix, but that tooth is definitely diseased and it definitely needs to come out. Good work.
It's like a football.
Before we pull out his infected tooth, we're gonna grab a CT scan just to complete our exam and make sure there's nothing else underlying Toddy's weight loss.
One, it lets us get a really good look in his abdominal cavity and his lungs. We're gonna be able to get a really good look at those tooth roots. We're gonna be able to evaluate if there's any disease.
What are those two circles that went off to the side?
Those are legs, yeah, so his femurs. So normally I wouldn't muck around with canines, but his is so diseased that, one, I don't wanna put him under again.
Is that it?
Yeah. Start cleaning these teeth and it becomes evident very quickly that there's not much holding this tooth in and that I'm gonna be able to get it out, which is great.
Did it come out already?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, gum was the only thing holding that together.
Ugh. I liked it better when I couldn't see what you were doing.
Ew. Look, he's got 3 little roots on that one. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. That's...
And they're all intact, so that's good.
It's fun.
You know, I don't appreciate your sarcasm.
That was totally genuine.
What else do you want from me?
All right, little friend.
All done.
Let's wake Toddy up.
When I see Toddy come out of anesthesia, open up his eyes and move around a lot more, you're relieved. You understand that he at least made it through this challenge, and we might be up against more here in the future, but it's always a positive sign to see them wake up and move about.
Hi. Oh, hi, it's okay. Hi. What you think?
We still need to go through the imaging and the blood work that we got today. So there's absolutely still a possibility that he could have something more serious still going on, but we're gonna take a really close look at those CT because he's such an old animal. Make sure there's nothing else we need to worry about.
You're so handsome.
All right, we're good, guys.
So that might be them, Megan. We'll find out.
Might be.
We're going out to check the Bactrian deer fawns that we ear tagged that had parasites. We want to make sure that the medicine we administered is working. It's one of those issues we have to address now because if not, we could lose the deer.
These parasites can be transmitted to other animals and other species which live in the pasture with them.
And once parasites enter a herd, it can run rampant. So we have to stop this before it spreads to other animals.
That one looks like it got clean hawks right there.
It does. Oh no, 27.
No, it's the one looking right at me.
Yep, that one's definitely got some muddy hawks.
We'll back up, dart the butt.
You got it. Got it.
Perfect.
And we're off.
As soon as we get back with the male, I jump out, and I can tell on Dr. Priscilla's face, it's not your normal thing. They looked a little bit concerned.
Where do you want it, Krista?
I could go right here.
Head towards you?
Yeah.
This is what I fear the most. These are the 2 Bactrian deer fawns we treated yesterday. The medicine's not working. I can tell just by holding them. And I just hope it's not too late.
We're gonna have to bring her back to the clinic.
Yeah, we can bring him in. Can we take this one too?
Yeah, let's just put them on the thing, take them in, keep them together. The fawn that we were most concerned about has a real low blood sugar. That's not really something we can fix immediately in the field. We're gonna pack them up, we're gonna take them down to our medical barn, and we're gonna house them there and see if we can get them over this. But at this point, they're in a pretty critical state.
Somebody grab its head.
I got you, bud.
Let's take its head, sir. It's been got it regurs a little bit. Got it.
This is the second one coming in?
This is super concerning. I really did not think that it was going to result in this. The fact that we're going to have to keep this animal in a crate and monitor it, very vulnerable age for these animals, and all the blood work's coming back that the parasites are definitely taking a toll. So this is one of those times we're all going to be on pins and needles for a little while until we can get those blood levels back up.
I'm holding one, Zach's holding the other, and mine has nothing. I can tell this little girl's in a lot of trouble.
What do you think, glucose, good?
145 on that one.
Okay, that's perfect. So let's go ahead and move this one into the padded stall.
Okay.
We moved the male into the padded holding room because he will be bright and alert, probably on recovery, but the female's going downhill, very weak and lethargic.
We've treated them, and every once in a while we get one that just doesn't take the treatment like it should have, and she's that case. So she's a little worse off than that dude.
And we want to leave an IV catheter in her and continue to give her IV dextrose. In order to do that safely for her, it's probably best to leave her in a crate.
You got the guy with short arms having to reach back in here.
Hey!
That's her.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Morning.
Morning.
Got good news and bad news.
I was gonna say, look on you guys'
Yeah.
faces, say something. So I get in this morning, and I can tell by her face she's got bad news to tell me. I unfortunately can read people about like animals, so I'm telling there's something's not right.
One's doing well.
Is she paddling or is she going?
She's gone.
She's gone.
Yeah, she must have passed in the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard. I really was hoping this morning we'd get a hold of her and she'd be a little bit stronger. After a couple of days, she would be able to go back out, but she just didn't make it through the night, and it's tough.
Kurt has a kind of a soft spot for the Bactrian deer. He does particularly like them, and it is really hard to tell them sometimes that these animals just might not make it, but they're used to working with this species, and they know that sometimes these things do happen. The other one looks nice and bright. We were just trying to determine if the other one's eating inside.
If you think it's healthy enough, like it's strong enough to take the cold, I'd send it back out. The group will take it back. And,
They will.
Yeah. Now, with the female deer gone, it's all about the male.
Hey, Ash. Hey. Any luck? Are they out?
Not yet. No. Mom and Dad are out patrolling. It's been 6 weeks since these pups have been born. We're still have been completely hands off with them, but I'm pretty sure I saw one hanging around the den entrance before heading back in. We've been just watching them on camera for so long, and we've just been getting little peeks and glimpses of them coming out of the den every once in a while. So I'm really excited to get my hands on them, see them up close, and see how big their paws are. I've got the den camera up. The pups are moving around in there. So I'm hoping that
They're awake.
Yeah, they're awake.
Most of the time I come down and they're always sleeping. Or I'll be somewhere else on grounds and I'll see they're up, and by the time I make my way here, they're back in the den taking a nap.
I'm hoping they'll make an appearance soon.
The Mexican wolf program it's part of the Fish and Wildlife program, and we have some very strict guidelines that we need to follow in order to have these animals here at the zoo. And one of those is that we don't want them to like us as much as we can. We want them to kind of remain cautious of people. Well, Winter and Storm look awesome. They're being such good parents. It's so cool to see first-time mom and dad. She's just done such a great job.
Yeah, she's been a perfect mom.
And he has too.
And a perfect dad, yes.
Yeah. He's been around pups. He helped raise his brothers and sisters, the litter after him. Knowing what a great dad he is, and we don't know the sexes of our pups yet, you know, these guys will probably be here next pupping season. You know, it'll be a good opportunity for them to learn how to be a good mom or dad, depending on what sex they are. First, we need to find out the gender, so we'll confirm them at the exam. And then we'll start talking about names. So we've got Winter and Storm.
Yeah, maybe sticking with the weather names like Blizzard and Typhoon. Some of us have also thought about maybe going with Gray Wind, Nymeria, Ghost, Lady,
Shaggy Dog.
Shaggy Dog.
Okay. So we've got options. We've got either way we could go. Yeah. You want to check one more time before I leave? Because I promise you by the time I get to the top of the hill, they'll be out here.
I know.
Maybe I should just go and come back.
No, I think they just repositioned themselves.
All right, then. Oh, that's awesome. They're doing so good.
Cute.
All righty. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on cameras. You keep an eye on cameras. Call me if they're out so we can just get our eyes on them. Unfortunately, the pups weren't out this morning, which, you know, it's not surprising. Ashley and I are going to keep checking cameras throughout the course of the day so we can get down here when they're out and we'll get a look at them. They're doing so great, though. I'm not concerned at all. It's just kind of fun to see them in person for the first time.
Sean and I are getting ready to go meet with Dr. Katie to talk about Toddy. She has some more information on our small-tooth palm civet, who we know is getting up there. He's been losing weight.
Walking into any vet office with questions of what's going on with one of your animals, it's never a good feeling because you know what the potential is.
Hi, Katie.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Okay.
There's a pit in my stomach. I want good news, but we're gonna have to deal with whatever Katie tells us.
So I just want to chat a little bit. I know we talked after his exam about kind of the dental stuff and that his blood work looked normal, but we just got the CT report back. And unfortunately, they did find a mass in Toddy's abdomen. So the mass looks like it's originating from the liver. So this is all healthy liver tissue, and then as you scroll, this like different shade of gray is the mass extending off the end of the liver.
There's a growth on his liver. It's not what we wanted to hear, but we'll have to deal with it.
We don't know what it is. It could be any number of things. It could be something benign and slow growing. It could be something malignant and fast growing. The only way to know that is to get more information. We kind of have three options. Option one is the least invasive, which is to just let him be and monitor his quality of life.
It sucks when you hear news like that. It just kind of feels like someone just punched in the gut.
Option two is to go the minimally invasive, but still maybe diagnostic route, which is to sedate him again and put a needle in there. They know Toddy best and they know what he's gonna tolerate, but it needs to be a group discussion. And honestly, I'm inclined to just kind of let him live out the rest of his days in comfort. He's living his best life.
Yeah, I honestly, Katie, I don't want to do anything.
And I think that's an appropriate decision.
And even if we did something, it's not going to buy him more time. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I agree. The right thing to do is to allow Toddy to live the rest of his life in a happy state. We flood him with love. We flood him with all his favorite types of food.
Just love him and continue to treat him like the amazing animal he is.
Yeah. Thanks, Katie.
Yes.
Today is a hot day. I'm gonna be sweating up a storm. It's the army of blue shirts.
Okay, everybody span the yard.
It's blazing hot.
Hold the line for a minute.
So it's very exciting. Our wolf pups are now 8 weeks old. They're scheduled to get their 8-week vaccinations. This is going to be the first time that we actually get up close and personal with them.
Everybody take like one step forward.
We've got the whole crew here today, so we were really able to spread that line out all the way across the habitat and move very slowly and deliberately towards the wolves, kind of guiding them towards our holding building. And then we'll be able to get hands on the pups without the adults in the yard.
I just want to see. Oh, I think they're flushing them this way. Okay. Yes, oh, I just saw one way.
Hold up, watch him. All right, couple more steps forward. Hold the line. Let him go.
Yeah, they broke the line. It was not totally unexpected. We do have a couple extra plans in our back pocket.
Everybody come back this way and we'll start our line again.
Oh, any day at the zoo, plan A, plan B, and plan C might not work out. You know, that's the fun part of our job.
Left side, move forward a little more. Go. Come on, girlie. Watch the mound. Come on, Storm. Let's go. Come on, lady. We are doing everything we can to encourage the wolves to go in the building, but they're not cooperating today. Oh, it's hot back here. I know. It is. It's hot.
Hold that line. Let them know you're here. Hey.
Nope. Thank you.
It's hot. It's very hot.
So Mexican wolves get very warm and they get very hot when you handle them for long periods of time. Given the fact that this is the first time we're getting our hands on the puppies, we want to be as quick as possible to reduce their stress.
I don't think we're gonna get either of them.
Come on. Our biggest fear at this point is that the wolves are gonna get overheated. Oh, good.
I don't think we're gonna get either of them.
Okay, everybody walk back this way towards the den.
I think we're calling it. We don't want to overheat them for the day.
All right, everybody want to step out
We are going to back off. We're going to let Winter and Storm kind of go down to the far side of the yard, and then we're going to go ahead and proceed with our pup exam.
Why are you wearing that?
I guess I'm helping with pups, too.
Got it. Do you think they'll scratch you?
Do you have to jack them up like that?
It's hot.
Yes. Do not put that on.
Yes, please.
Oh, it's on. It's also going to be very exciting because we're also going to find out what genders they are. We have some guesses. We think we know what they are from watching them on camera, but today we'll be able to tell for sure.
So as soon as they come out, I'm going to do a quick physical exam. I'm going to put on the scale first while I do microchip. We'll leave blood till the last thing.
Ready to grab some puppies?
Yeah, let's go get some pups.
Since the adults have not come into the barn, it complicates things a little bit in the sense that some keepers are going to have to stay in the yard and make sure Storm and Winter don't come back to the den while we're handling the puppies.
We're not anticipating any problems, but we're prepared for them if they arise.
Yard people are opening the door. Oh, Lord. Can you see? Yeah. Oh, my gosh, puppies. There's one. Oh, Lord. Can you see? Yeah. Here's one.
Good. Got it.
These guys are big. When the first puppy comes out of the den, I was surprised at how big they were at 8 weeks. They look adorable, like cute little German Shepherd puppies. They're just beautiful.
Just a girl. All right, be ready, because I got one back in this hole. I'm gonna go for these two. Pup number 2, this one did try to bite me, so just be ready. You got him?
Okay, go for it. Go for weight. 1022.
Here's pup number 3, also tried to bite. All right, one more.
It was such a runway of like puppy, 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 and blood and vaccines and needles, and there was just so much going on. I just didn't really have a good opportunity to soak in every single beautiful face. Okay, first one is microchipped. All good for that one?
Yep.
Hey, Jen, we need to keep moving. We need a weight on this number 2. We want to be as quick as possible to reduce their stress and get them back in the den so the adults can have access back to them. Okay, Stevens, number 2 is a boy. Physical exam is done. Okay, you're number 3?
Number 3.
Okay, number 3 is a boy, Tessa.
So we end up having 2 males and 2 female pups.
There's one that has a little bit darker chest, one that's got kind of a floppy ear. So they are kind of starting to develop individual characteristics. Good to go?
Yeah, you 2 are good to go.
Okay, go ahead. 2 pups coming back in. It was a great day today, even though the adults didn't lock in and the temperatures are way hotter than we would have liked them to be. All in all, our procedure was successful. Last pup going in. Last pup's in. Den door is shut. That was so amazing. They're super cute, pretty feisty. Everybody looks great, right?
Yeah, everyone was healthy, chunky little monkeys. I'm a cat person, but more so than anything else, I'm a baby person. So it doesn't matter what baby it is, I'm gonna fall in love with it. So these puppies absolutely fall into that category, and they were very, very cute.
So now we get to start thinking about names.
Yay. These puppies are gonna play such an important role in the preservation of the species. So it's so important to make sure these puppies are healthy, and we're doing everything we can.
If it weren't for zoos, Mexican wolves would likely be extinct in the wild. This population has been struggling for a long time, and it is just finally starting to rebound. So every pup is extremely important to adding numbers to this population. It's not every day that you get to work with a species that is endangered or critically endangered, and to be able to do everything that we can to help this species in the wild is really important to all of us.
So we have our own little pack now. It's really exciting to see Winter and Storm. I mean, this was the formation of a wolf pack. That's what a wolf pack is, essentially, is a family.
Here he is.
Hey, buddy.
You wanna go see Susie?
Aren't you?
Yeah, well, after talking with Dr. Katie, we realized that it's always good to let Susie have that time with Toddy and just allow him to be in a healthy state and continue to live his life.
He still likes his banana, don't you? I just want to spend as much quality time with him as I can. because there's going to be a huge void in my heart when Toddy's gone. You're my boy.
It's crazy how that blindfold makes such a difference.
It does, doesn't it?
He is, like, his heart's calmed down, everything. We've been keeping a close eye on the male fawn, and he's pulled through, parasite-free. And he's ready to rejoin the herd.
What do you think? Got a good shot, right?
I think this is pretty good. All right, man, you want to get the door for me?
Yeah.
We're kind of intertwined, so I'm going to have to do some repositioning. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm off.
Blindfold off.
There we go. Wrong way.
We get out there, see the herd, got the perfect horizon there, and he gonna run into any fences or anything bad. We dump him out, and he just takes a left.
Hard right, hard right. Oh my God. Come on.
He knows that area very well. He was born there. That's the only place he's ever been. And he made it back with the herd just fine.
Right back in there with him.
Oh, it did pee on me. Oh, man. I feel selfish a lot of times when I show up to work because a lot of people, it's Thursday, I can't wait till Friday, the weekend's coming. And for me, when I go on vacation, I'm ready to get back to work because I'm missing my job. So that's one of those things that it's really easy to take for granted once you've been here for a while is the passion we have for just being at work. I mean, like I said, the wilds is its own world. And for us to be able to enter that every single day, I mean, it's an absolute blessing for us.